it. All right, what's up, everybody? Hey, God damn it!
But
It is extremely windy outside, and I don't know what's happening other than a dog's barking and stuff.
Oh, food.
I don't know. I'm just gonna accept it, and if I don't need to go to school tomorrow, I'm gonna be like sick.
Yeah, no. See, that's what's happening before the tavern starts. Welcome, everybody. This is Age of Dakaron 5.0 for D&D, and of course we have the lovely Storm Fox joining us with us again.
Salutations!
Yeah, shut up. And we also have two newcomers. We have King's Lime right here, who's going to be playing one of the new characters.
I'm supposed to introduce myself or something then?
You can if you want. You can also just say hello.
Oh. I mean, I'm just the person.
Fair enough. And we
Okay,
also
there we go.
have Dorky Box.
Okay, 1 second.
Hi, hello.
Sweet. So, without further ado,
Partners.
go ahead and turn the volume down should you need to, because you know what's going to happen. It's time for the first thing, and I haven't done this in a long time, which I am extremely happy for.
When was the last session of this then?
It was a while. Be prepared to turn the volume down. And I'll get your characters in.
Are you guys able to hear the dog on the microphone?
Yes. Sounds adorable.
Nope, he's just loud. Also, yes, it resets.
Okay, well.
Alright. Now, let's see if the dog can shut up for a second. Here, Matt.
Physically cannot tilt my screen at all, or the table at all, because it's not working for my laptop right now, so kind of use the buttons here, but still super rusty with my computer.
Well. I do love this lovely music. Alright. So seeing the other two knuckleheads are not here, because they probably fell asleep or they're either drunk, or whatever.
Let's get back to art. Oh well.
Are you kidding me, Kirkwall? They decided to kill an entire population if they did not go to the king's wishes? Or the noble's wishes, my bad. Sir Kirkwall, can you hear me? Or are you drunk right now? He clearly must be drunk. So everyone, we will have a moment of silence for the villagers that died that day. Thanks to your nemesis, if I recall. Storm, where the hell are you? You're killing at me now. This is a long moment of silence. So what happened last session was that they were trying to recruit people for their cause to deal with the one battle to declare king of Elstara. However, the nobleman Elisha's right-hand man is a known bandit. Now he's aiming for revenge, and for those who weren't siding with him, with the noble, he was brutally murdering all of them. Luckily, Kirkwall and the party came in and stopped him from doing so. Ish. Still, some people died.
Oh.
You can't save everyone.
Exactly. Ah, you're back. So, moment of silence for them.
For 5 seconds, because you have to get the pizza.
Already got the pizza, though.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, like I said, I had to be right back real quick. It was
I didn't hear.
dog issue.
Okay. Alright, back to roleplay. It's like, unbelievable, though. They've killed how many people just for the cause, for the throne itself?
We lost count.
Say so. I have to say you probably lost about 10 people, because clearly I don't remember either. a sad day. So you met with the Darien, our noble Lord Darien, and discussing. You actually you saw the two brothers talk to one another.
Yeah, for the most part. Not so much talking together, but more like one being the stick up his ass like he.
Ah, yes. I heard he has quite a reputation for having a really big ego.
You.
But anyway, so next comes the actual battle itself. Please, you've got to tell us how you managed to gain victory over Elijah's army. And with that, we will continue on and go to. Let me save. I still like this music.
I sing for some reason.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So like, if my
There we
power
go.
goes out, or if I just randomly leave everything, the power probably went out, but everything's okay.
We love you too.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
I'll just
same.
be dying. It's fine.
All right. All right. Let me just get the two characters up. I should have just saved and did that, but no. Okay, hold up. Here's this, and
Ooh, there you go, Kyle. Here's the full thing.
let me change this because we don't want Stormfox to be playing like a little bitch. There you
Also,
go.
my fault is you put the portrait, but not
God
the
damn
full
it.
body here.
What up?
Put the portrait, but not the full body one here. I feel like this is like an older state of the map because
Yeah,
this.
this is these are pre-made maps from a while ago. Bubble Bark. There you go.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm on the fucking global chat, not the game chat. That's why I heard that was a random shit in the chat, and I was so goddamn confused.
Okay, that didn't work.
I think I
Do I have to
dropped
redo
one
the
of my
sheet?
cards.
It comes back right on.
Right
There you
on cue.
Should come back up on the board. What happened?
I
Wait.
can't even I can't move my camera to zoom in on any of my stats, which is even sadder. So I have to use the visuals from.
Okay, why is there a big ass D20 here though?
It's bulk. What do you expect? And who's bulk, you may ask? Character who was technically your tank
Unfortunately.
disappeared. He is now.
Ah,
Okay, so
fucking one dice to rule them all.
yes, indeed. All right, so we'll do this. So anyway, yes. Days are coming about until the actual battle for the crown itself is going to be underway. And of course, Rogar still hears a little bit of voices in his head. Two of them to be exact. One evil, one saying that he can end it all as long as he helps him. Darien, super fabulous fancy nerd Darien, is consistently thinking about how the battle should take place and what should be done, as he knows his army's outmatched by people and weapons. However, the people support him a lot in regards to Elijah. Now I'm wondering how. So the story. So what's going on is that this is the noble's estate in Elstara for Darien, and there is a town that's not too far that encircles around Darien's noble estate. I want to know, how does your two characters fit in? News has spread that the battle will commence in a couple days, and whoever wins will be king of Elstara.
See who wants to go first.
Like, what is my character? Or like,
Oops, hold up.
oh,
La 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 la, no one sees this. Oh, you changed it already. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right here. So, there's a town outside, but there's also like a good amount of taverns and all that stuff. How would your character want to be introduced, per se? As you're not really in it like outside to where you're running into one another. You're more so pretty much
I don't
could
know,
be
because
in,
it feels fucking awkward and shit, because my character can be best be compared to a petty thief trying to live from dollar to dollar, from either performing for cash or stealing it.
okay. So, I'll figure. I have an idea.
Yeah, it's fucking weird to try to introduce with this shit right now.
I have an idea. So,
Yeah,
so
I mean, I
you'll
don't think
be
you're
you'll
right
be
this moment.
introduced in the same way as well, Dorky.
All right.
Be right back again.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
you get
oh
your
my-
fucking pizza.
Man, that pizza is like one. That must be one hell of a pizza. I tell you what.
Come on.
And if
That'd be one hell of
Rogar,
a pizza.
yeah, it must be one hell of a pizza. Pizza.
I don't know that. Okay.
So with that, Darian prepares to talk to his advisors of what to do because he is completely outraged with what his brother did and the fact that he came to him with the arrogant attitude of what he says. So he tells the party, he's like drink and eat in the taverns in town and you will be summoned for when we are ready for battle. And those guys agree and go okay. They will walk out. So we'll just pretend this here is the tavern, because I don't have a tavern in there. So anyway. So, Crux, you are in the tavern right now. I mean, this is away from a certain thing.
Mm.
Very lovely place, and the service is quite well. As well, you see a couple. I mean, a lot of it's humans. You see a couple elves that tend to not be in the forest of Elstara, and you see a lot of people they seem pretty anxious. You came here, you got here a day ago, and you see everyone in the tavern, whether they usually should be partying and all that stuff. Hey, just enjoying their time. They are nervous.
Oh, that sucks.
And as for the ranger, you are there as well for whatever reasons.
I would say that I'm there for a light meal before preparing for another hunt. Possibly looking. Possibly looking for a local market in which to pelts I've collected.
Okay. So, what did you have from your recent hunt, do you think? Rabbits?
Oh shit, I didn't write that down. I'm gonna say I had. I'll write it down too. I had skins. They were. I don't know. You want like specific colors?
You can if you want. I mean, it's just pretty much like what you're going to be selling to the tavern that you're at, because they just say it's like you want to get some good money instead of from us. The tavern will sell it.
Alright.
One second.
Yeah.
I need to fix my mic up real quick.
sorry. An elk's antlers.
Hello?
Say that again.
Fuck
Hello.
yeah, okay. Shit's working again.
Antlers, or something of the like.
Okay. So antlers
Um,
from deer and all that stuff.
And I'm gonna say I had a sheepskin on hand.
Okay. Though
So
I wonder
that's
how
all.
you managed to get sheepskin, but it's okay. I ain't questioning. So you come into the tavern before. So the kobold.
May I ask, is there a stage at this tavern for performers?
Yes, there is.
Fuck yeah! May I go onto that stage and play my heart out with my viola?
Get on that stage.
Alright.
Trying to lighten the mood while you're at it, because everyone seems a little tense for some reason. And as
Alright.
the tunes are about to be played, you walk in. What's your character's name?
Let's just go with Crux.
Yeah, Crux, and what's Silvio? Boop.
I want to play my little heart out. Because
Play it
I'm
away.
fucking weak as hell. God damn it, I tried to throw my phone on my desk and it fell on the ground. Oh fuck, my wallet's down here.
It's like, where did that come from?
Where's my phone? Oh,
So,
there we go. Hit the table then.
it better be good tunes. Go ahead and
Well,
roll.
okay. Should I roll performance then?
Go for it. You're gonna get a disadvantage, and not because it's bad, but whether it's not because it's bad, but because the people are too tense. So if you get a good.
Can I get 2 normal sized dice, not 1 big ball and 1 small ball?
Well, why did you do that in the first place, man?
This is the map you loaded.
Do. And also, you just grab the dice from the bags right here.
Alright, fair enough.
Ta-da!
Alright, let's just...
Hey, actually, just lighten up that to pretty much the perfect size.
No, let's... Ooh! I got a... 13.
Not too bad.
Disadvantage. Hell fucking yeah.
So, playing a bit, as the lovely tune from your lute, viola, close enough. You're trying to get it started, and you played one thing that really gets the crowd going no matter what. However, with your surprise, no one's really paying much attention to it, so you're just thinking, he's like, okay, come on. He's like, gotta do a quick transition, I got it. And you start transitioning to a more hyped up mood to get people rowdy and all that stuff. Technically, this is in case when something goes down and you're about to get in trouble, this is your song to get a bar fight going. So you can escape. And with that, people feel more energized now, are actually cheering and banging their mugs right on the tables and all that stuff. Though you're surprised that they're not fighting. And they just it's like, okay, well, this is the first time I haven't had a fight happening.
Well, still, goddammit, I gotta fucking pay the bills anyway. I gotta still open up my bag and see if anybody will give me any money for my entertainment.
Yeah, with the roll you got, I would say about 20 gold just right there.
20 fucking gold? Holy shit!
Nice.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
And for some reason you got a hat.
Hell yeah! Is it a feathered cap?
This is a little thing. This is a little special thing I do called high or low. So you say a certain percentage.
Like that, I got a feathered cap.
So meaning that, yeah, if it's a feathered cap. So pretty much high or low is higher than 50 or lower than 50. You decide, and I roll it.
I'm gonna say high.
Boop. Hey, congratulations! It's a cap with a feather on it.
Hell
Nice.
yeah. Well, I gotta put that fucking hat on. How well does it fit?
It is going over your eyes right now. As a
Fuck,
human,
that sucks. Am I even able to tilt it back or anything?
you can.
To at least be able to see?
Yeah, from previous experiences, you can put some cloth on top, so that way you can actually fit your head.
Alright. Fuck yeah. Well,
So
anytime
congratulations.
anybody gave me money during that, I give them a mighty thanks and sent them on their way.
Yeah, 20 gold. I mean, this is a rather rich area, being around the nobles' estate, so people have good jobs here, and they're more generous to give their money away, as this is probably the last time they'll ever see their money.
Oh, goddamn.
You don't know that though. You just seem like, wow, this
I'm
is
just
really,
a
really
fucking
generous.
kobold trying to make
Wow.
some money.
Now, at the same time, when the music's still going on, and you see a rather. Go ahead, describe your character, because I can't really describe an ASMR, especially with that. I mean, look at the.
Okay. Backstory I have for him was he grew up human. Um, he used to really study like the ancient gods and the ancient ones and stuff like that. Point where his village that he was living in, they banished all like
Worship?
kind of worship of other gods, and they stuck to one. But
Okay.
something happened, and he came about his power really suddenly and blew apart like half the town while trying to protect his family in a moment of panic and ran away out of fear.
Okay.
And go ahead.
I said no. I just said okay.
So he's been living off in the woods and trying to sell pelts and whatnot, but he usually doesn't keep a lot as he gives his money away quite often.
Gotcha. Now, with that situation that happened, you're not from Calderana, which is the nation itself. You came here from another continent, I assume,
Yes.
to start anew. Good, because if that's the case, you potentially could be arrested anytime if you weren't caught yet.
Oh, fun.
So anyway, you came on a boat to the land known as Aptol, and I'll pull up the map for you so you can know exactly what everything looks
Yeah,
like.
I know the basics and stuff, so you can explain stuff. I'm gonna go get a water and pee anyway.
Sounds
Happy to
good.
listen.
Okay, make sure I get the right characters at first. Okay. Alright, so here is the land of Calderana. Calderana has existed, from what your studies are, about 2,000, about 2,000 years. Each country is the first ever country that you know, because from your studies, is Iacha. That is the capital. That is the capital of this entire continent. Even though there's 3 islands, 3 different areas, it's all part of Calderana itself. You are in Elstara. So you came from Aptol. Every single ship that comes through for trade or people coming in to start a new life, they all have to come through Aptol. Aptol is the center or Ranzar. However, you were given good information to not go near Ranzar because it is likelihood, because you hear that people are more so going to jail more often, so it kind of discourages you from going there. However, you don't know why. They all say that they become slaves in Drizach, this nation right here. So, and even then, the lands over here are more forestry and it's more allowed for you to hunt.
Yeah.
So a couple times that you've run into some issues in Elstara because the forests over here are considered sacred, so you decided to go in these little small forests that are not labeled on here. Because now you know that do not hunt in the sacred woods. Now, why are they sacred, you ask?
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
Now,
Alright.
so you end up in Elstara. However, you've seen people mobilize for war, you see.
Hmm.
But the funny thing is, you don't know where the war is happening. There's no war between Drizach and Clavora. What is going on, you seem? Because this seems like a very, very odd thing that's going on. So you're now in the estate of Noble's estate and village or town of Darien. Now, studies show. Now, from what you've been asking around, there are 3 nobles: Darien, Elijah, and someone else. Not important. Anyway, and the king recently died, and now they are declaring who is going to be king. He came in at a good time.
Perfect.
So you're now at the tavern right now because you're getting more information and here there are essentially a lot of gods in Calderana. So the idea of understanding the different gods, however, evil, the only ones that are forbidden to know or to worship are the evil gods for obvious reasons, because you will be seen as I guess a federal criminal per se.
Yeah.
So you're in Elstara, you walk in and you see this little tiny guy playing the flute playing the viola, right?
This is just viola.
Okay, just making sure. I'm not good with instruments anymore. Playing a viola like it's nothing. Looks like music that's trying to rally everyone up. Looks like he's trying to get everyone ready for the war, you think. Or for the coming battle. For whatever war is starting, I have no idea. So you walk in with the antlers and the sheep pelts, though you are certain that they are not from a farm. They are in fact wild, which does happen a lot in Elstara. Like whenever some orcs try to attack a small farm, they tend to let the sheep go.
Yeah.
Meaning because they forgot about them, and thus to become wild sheep.
Yeah.
And as the music's playing, do you want some? You should get some music playing in the background, Crux. Here, hold up.
Shit, I don't know what to fucking play though.
Go on YouTube. You can use my tablet and play something. I encourage.
Uh-oh. But I mean, like, I don't know what to play.
I don't know either. I literally just look up
something. A big old something. There's not even a tablet.
I'll find something.
Just fucking throw that shit
D&D,
down.
Bard.
Oh shit, that's the tablet over there.
Ta-da! Alright, my favorite.
It's just there's a 48-minute one.
Well, if you really want to play that long.
37's.
Oh no! Ah! Everyone press open when he chooses something.
Oh, spicy.
What is it?
Good enough.
Oh my god.
It's fucking 36 seconds, so.
What the You better keep choosing stuff, okay?
Let's see.
Let me know when you choose something that I have to press open, okay?
I don't know. I just see all these how-to bard things.
Yeah, just go back and just press like bard music or anything like that. You approach the main
I clicked
lady.
the thing.
Okay, open.
It's just general barded music.
Ooh. Now you're trying to make sure there's no bar fight happening. You approach.
Sure.
You approach the barmaid.
You just joined.
Silvio, you approach the barmaid. It's like, welcome. Hey, I hope you come in at a good time to enjoy the music. And apparently, the little guy sounds like a woman. How ironic. This must.
I
This is
need to find a different video.
This is one of the best parts
All
I
I
have
see
ever
is
seen.
how to bard. There's fucking Rick. There's Rick Ashley. Also an ad. I'm playing Rick Ashley.
no.
That's
Oh
it.
my gosh.
So he's like, well, that's okay. I think yes, one of our singers is actually coming to join. I hope so. So anyway, what can I do for you?
Oh, the pizza man is back.
I cannot hear anything.
Well,
you gotta listen to Rick Ashley.
Well, you better turn it down.
That's not on my part. That's on your own part for that.
Yes, I knows.
This is the one with the woman singing.
I've just been trying to configure everything so it just chills out on the sound. It's so loud.
Yeah.
It's the fucking tablet. There's probably.
Yeah,
is there-
so come over here to the tablet. It's right at this table that's crooked because it's my table.
Yeah. You have to click on it and then you can change
Okay.
the stuff. This was all. There are so many copyright claims on this. Holy shit.
No, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it.
What?
The copyright claims, I don't see it.
No, if you were to scroll down, it says licensed by, and then there's like a bunch of things. There's like 20-something things.
Physically,
Not
I physically can't even turn down the tablet because I can't move my.
Oh, Rick Ashley.
Hmm.
Rick Ashley. No, it stopped.
Oh god, no.
What?
I'm gonna give you up. No, I heard that. But anyway, she goes, "What can I do for you, Hunter?"
Hi. I kind of rub my head with the almost like a headache type of look.
Okay.
Alright, the best of Mozart. Let's go.
I'm like,
We gotta learn about Grammarly!
Dear Lord Almighty.
I turn as he's like kind of robotically
I'm
talking,
fucking-
like,
That's it.
Please,
That's my life dream
try
now.
Grammarly.
I gotta be a man in orchestra. Motherfuckers, watch out for the bard. The bard's the best player of every party.
Ah,
Sit there.
I see you have
Can I
some.
pause?
I see you have some pelts and some antlers you like to sell. Is that correct?
I kind of perk up and hello, hi.
Hello.
I kind of laugh. I'm stuttering over my words because I can't quite concentrate with both.
No, it's okay, handsome. Just take your time.
Yes, I have some pelts. Recently I was looking for a market. I don't know where I might be able to sell these.
Why, yes, handsome. I mean, you could definitely sell them here, and I definitely ensure that the barkeep and the tavern owner can really pay for it. If you stay here a little while, you can definitely talk to me. As you can definitely tell, she's just flirting with you to stay here and pay for money.
I kind of don't really notice. I'm
Yeah, of course not.
kind of more like distracted by the music.
Mozart, motherfucker.
Like I'm enjoying it, but I'm visually distracted by it.
There she goes. And you see the barkeep is like, "Hey, lass!" It's like, "We have someone needs a drink over there." It's like, "Well, we'll talk later, handsome. Okay?" Wink. And he's like, "Here, come over here. Come over here."
Just imagine you say wink and walk away.
Well, what do you want me to do? Ding! No.
You could just say they give a wink and then walk to fucking serve them.
That's
You can't
so
say that.
boring. But anyway. The barkeep waves you over, so, because like do it all boring like, and you, what do? Do you walk over to him, or do you just speak loudly, thinking that he can hear you? And he's still looking back at this like, by the gods, by the elemental gods of Elstara, I have never heard music like this before.
I would think you probably should have. I got a fucking 13 on performance.
Towards him, though I'm like, I'm almost like my ears are almost so sensitive that I kind of like block them slightly, and I walk up and I start yelling and I'm like, do you have any ale?
He just shakes his head. Yeah, I have a lot of ale. Why are you yelling so loudly?
Kind of just looks around like nobody else is holding their ears or like notices nearly as much as he does.
But everybody's looking at you when you decide to scream that loud.
Yeah. And he kind of just looks back and goes, kind of apologizes, says, I'm sorry. Just something. Ale. He doesn't really specify, he just says ale and then kind of puts his head to the counter and moment, like really distracted by the music.
Yeah, coming right up. It's like, oh, by the way, so if you want to sell those antlers and the pelts, I give you about overall 10 gold for it. I would have given you more, but everybody decided to put their money in that little bastard's hat that he just got.
Kind of laughs, kind of awkwardly, and I say, like, I agree.
Sweet,
I accept the offer.
And he's just like, and if you want, this could be your tab for any drinks you want. You get a bunch of drinks, I mean, it's your choice, lad.
He shakes his head and says, no, I'll take the gold, thank you.
Alright. He hands you the 10 gold, you got 10 gold, congratulations. And he's just like, so what brings you about here, Hunter? Dear God, this is some great music!
He sits quietly, kind of just listening to the music. Currently this, as of late, just traveling amongst the lands.
Ah, so you're not from here, I see.
No,
Well, we would give you more of a kind welcome to outsiders especially, but unfortunately, in Elstara, there is a battle coming. Have you not heard of it?
A battle, you say?
Yes, it is.
No, I have not.
It is a legendary battle of ritual for who to decide the king.
Really? And he kind of just sits there for a moment as it hypes up. It's almost like watching those like Disney movies where it's animated based on the music.
Who can say?
He looks back at him.
Here's Wonderwall. I want to find. That's it. I need to get a loot as soon as possible.
Well, you got the gold to possibly buy one now.
Back and kind of goes, "How long has this been going on?"
No, he just got here.
No, the wars.
Oh, you're talking about the battle itself. Oh, well, the king unfortunately passed away due to age. So, and the bloody nobles are arguing over who should be king. And between Elijah and Darian, they are going to set one battle for for the Elstaran throne. And this is the first time that has happened in over 1,000 years.
Download Grammarly for free at Grammarly.com.
He kind of just sits there mulling it over. Ale.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was got too much talking. Sorry, my fault. He gives you some regular ale. He didn't know exactly what you wanted, but he decided to give you some rather good ale. It's not gonna make you hungover beyond belief, but get you really drunk. But it's good. It's a good buzz.
He nods and gives the man just one of the gold coins out of his pouch of given him.
He hands you about like 10. He hands you about 8 silver back as change. And it's just like, I appreciate it, but gold is not needed.
kind of just smirks and says,
My God,
And
man, it's as if he's not playing by himself.
I am a master of all music.
"He sounds like an entire orchestra. It's beautiful."
Yes, indeed. I have never heard such things before. It's like, though rather weak he be. That
I'm just imagining him playing on a fucking MIDI piano, but like it's all the it's like all the different instruments at once.
Electric pianos where you just press the button.
Yes,
and-
yeah.
yeah.
Oh my God. And so
It's just everything.
And so now you see the right hand men of Darian's entourage come in, and he's like, speaking of the noble, these lovely gentlemen coming in right now, it is the right hand men of our noble Darian. My understanding, they're gonna lead the charge. I don't know how they do it, but I know I'm gonna be there.
He turns and he says, "You wish to be the king?"
Me? Oh, no. I'm going to be there because I volunteered to fight in the army of in Darian's army itself. It's one battle to declare who is going to be king. And if anyone deserves the throne, it is our noble Darian.
He kind of just sips at his ale again awkwardly. Because he's never been through a war, and although understands the concept, kind of the cusp about it, like he doesn't quite care about it.
Yeah. So, coming up in, Kirkwall, go ahead and describe your character while you're walking into the tavern, waiting for the moment to be summoned to be ready for battle.
So you see before entering the tavern is a half-elf, standing about 5'9". He's weathered with age, and he doesn't look like he's the type of man that would stay too far from the sea. Dressed in leather and worn coating and rapier cutlass-based blade on his side. A silver dragon pendant on his chest. He looks to be, if not at first glance, maybe somebody in his late 50s, early 60s, but because he is half-elf, it gives him a bit more of a youth.
To the right of him, you see a rather larger being with red wings. It looks to be dragon birth, I guess you could say it. Dragon blood. In fact, you see nothing other than that, an actual dragonborn. Very, very rare that you've heard the stories of dragonborn that used to travel around your continent, but very rarely you've been able to see any. This is one of the first ones you have ever seen, let alone one with rather large rank. And to the right, by looking down, you see another individual who's rather small, walking, and he looks rather prideful. And to the left of him, an older man, probably in his late 30s, but has clerical status. You see a man with a shield with the symbol of Ayacha right on it, and a morning star, who goes in. Whether you see a clerical nature to him, he is of battle himself, so you can see him as a war priest. And he has seen much battle along with these nerds. And he comes in.
Just realized that, you bastard.
I didn't do that, okay? That was Bulk.
Fucking nerds.
Bulk did that, okay?
The only people you could ever call nerds are fucking wizards, because they fit the bill.
It was the freaking brawler of a giant we had. But anyway, as soon as you guys walk in, Reynolds says, like, "Oh, I remember this song. I haven't heard this song since leaving Ayacha. Who dare play such good tones?" And then he looks though, and then he just looks in that stuff. It's like, by the gods of Ayacha itself. It's like, he is rather small, yet so talented. Hey, Kirkwall, How much you gonna? We should definitely give him money for his size and his build, because he looks rather weak. He does seem like to know his tunes very well.
Why am I still playing fucking Mozart in the back?
That's a good question. Why aren't you choosing other stuff?
I mean, dude, I want to play fucking Wonderwall at some point. But you know what? Motherfucker doesn't have a lute. Only has a viola.
Find a violin version of Through the Fire and the Flames. No, I'm just
Dude, I'll fucking find that shit.
Go find whatever you want, man.
At some point, I'll bring my bard, and we'll have 2 bards.
2 bards. That's a fucking combination that you don't want to be with. But okay.
Oh lordy. So he goes. It's like, well, Kirkwall. I'd have to say that is some
quality.
My dear Kirkwall, that is rather very good tunes from my country of Iocha itself, and it seems to be rallying up the people here. They seem to look rather happier, and I assume this is from your life in this to where you came from, Sir Kirkwall. This is not Renaud Medici's music. Oh my god, it really
Number 1 comment. Man, I hope for him that violin is 18.
It's like, this is not Renaud's music, Sir Kirkwall. And you see Rogar just standing there, just like, how does this, it's like, what is he doing? And it's like, well, my dear good Rogar of Kimbaltul Rogar, Renaud believes that is music of the sea. Am I correct? Now I understand, Sir Kirkwall, you look rather ticked for me just mentioning that, but relax.
Fuck, no, I gotta look up sea shanties. There we go.
Yay! But anyway, he's like, oh, I'll be. It's like, what? I'll be. And you see the cleric walk up to you, Silvio, and he goes, and he's like, I have yet to see an Renaud has yet to see an Asimar for such long time since the battles themselves. Greetings, my good sir. I am Renaud Medici of Iocha, and this is a lovely party. A lovely party of people that I tend to make my travels with. How do you do, sir? What is your name? Renaud must know.
Oh, Silvio.
Silvio. That sounds
no
foreign.
Recollection of my last name. My influences.
Silvio, that's rather foreign. It's not from Calderana itself. Where do you hail from?
I'm sorry, I can't seem to quite understand you over the intense music.
Where do you hail from? Must I speak louder for you?
Yes, thank you.
Fine, I'll get rid of through the fire and flames. Guess nobody here has any culture.
You see, here's what's Tarly's dancing.
Yes, I am, he tries to, like, clear his throat and talk louder. He's like, I am from, Abitol.
From the nations from far.
Abitol. I was raised with very little reading skills. I kind of tried to develop them on my own.
Well, welcome, Silvio. Renaud welcomes you to a lovely, soon-to-be battle-struck in Elstara, land of the gods that once existed as humans before.
Thank you, good sir.
It's my pleasure, sir. And hits Kirkwall in the chest a little bit. Kirkwall, where's your manners? Stormy there.
I think he's getting enough pizza.
Yeah, I think he's munching on that pizza from the bar.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we got you now.
It's in my outlet went out for a second.
Mm.
Okay.
Strange. So he smacks you in the gut a little bit. It's like Sir Kirkwall, where are your manners?
Listen to better damn music.
Well, this is a song of the sea shanties, though. This is not from Renault's country.
It's not a sea shanty, but it's close enough.
So if it's close enough, then clearly it is. Renault does not understand your culture. We're lucky
I
you
go
wrote.
over to the. Yo, Kobold. I toss him 50 gold. Play me a sea shanty.
Yes, yeah, okay, I immediately start playing fucking sea shanties.
Everyone starts banging their mugs on the ground. Shanty, shanty,
Play
shanty,
Old Maui.
shanty.
It's too soon then.
This is awesome.
Some bread.
Now that, my friend, is a sea shanty.
I like it.
Now, you were saying. I whacked the priest.
Oh Jesus!
You were saying.
It's like by the gods of Aliacha. I say, where are your manners? I've been trying to introduce to a new potential friend of Renaud by talking to Sir Silvio of a country from afar, not from Calderana itself.
Really? Pleasure to meet you then, Captain Kirkwall, at your service.
It's just all mine. He kind of like half stands up, half is leaning on his bar stool and kind of bows.
I just do a courteous nod.
Okay, and at this time, Crux, you see Tarly. You see Tarly, the halfling. He's a halfling though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, and he starts dancing on top of the stage, and it doesn't bother you either because he's so
Oh,
tiny.
fuck no. What the fuck would it bother me?
Well, because he's so tiny, he's not blocking your vision of seeing the crowd. All you see is just like. And
what brings you into these lands?
Well, a fair amount of hunting
Hi.
and selling my trade. But I also come to seek wisdom with written word and
Well, if you're looking for a library, there should be one further in town.
perfect. Well, I do thank you, my good sir.
Of course. If you ever try to do hunting, I'd suggest whaling. A very profitable business.
Really?
Oh, yes. Kill a whale and get of their oil. It's very, very potent. It's much better than those candle wax.
I'd never ever...
Because you need a whole ship crew to hunt those things.
Yeah, one which Renaud does not see his crew here. Isn't that right, Sir Kirkwall? Smacks his belly.
No, I don't know where those little bastards are. Rogar, where the... Oh, shit. Where the hell did the wizard...
Where did Sir Tarly? He looks up and he sees Tarly dancing around. And he's like, I found him.
Well, yeah, of course, him.
You see, and thus you see a pretty lass actually give Tarly 5 gold for his dancing. Like
5 more fucking gold, hell yeah!
Literally was about to put it in your hat, but then she saw Tarly and she throws it over to her. Him. He's like, oh.
No more shinies for the kobold, I see.
He's like, oh, fear not, my dear friend. We can get gold together.
Oh?
Just
Gold
don't.
together?
Yes, gold together, my friend. In fact, I will be the donor. I will be the one to grab the gold for you. You can trust
But
me. I am a well-known banker.
are we?
Of course you are, and I'm the king of.
So you promised me many a gold and shiny things?
Oh yes, plenty of shiny things.
But about magical
Better
things.
get Charlie before he starts conning another one.
He's like, great. He's like, we need to keep him safe now. Now that Tarly's have him on by the balls.
Ugh.
Great magical things for me?
Yes, magical. He stops to seize Kirkwall.
It-
He's
yeah.
like, we'll discuss this later. For now, I shall get the gold.
What are you
I have-
doing now, halfling?
Oh, I am simply getting some money for our friend, Sir Violin Player.
Yes,
Uh-huh,
violin. That is me.
sure.
I am the one who gets gold and many a shinies.
I love it.
Yes.
Kobold, huh? I've not seen your kind in a long while.
Oh,
Yeah,
Renault has.
yes.
Ah, then you must be recognizing of Sir Rogar here. Rogar walks up and goes, greetings. He speaks in a tongue of which you understand, of which we cannot understand.
I'm the only one able to understand him.
You are Draconic in some way, so yeah, you're able to
Yes, I
understand.
do know Draconic. If
funny.
you speak in Draconic, I understand him.
Yes. He just speaks Draconic to you just to make sure you're legit. You're a legit kobold.
Yes, yes. Hello to you, great dragon.
Greetings. Apologize for these morons.
No. It is fine. As long as I get some magic shine.
no. That is a bad idea. I will not do that to him. He is my brother.
Do I get great magical and shinies?
Yes. No, don't tell him. No, I can't tell him that.
Hey. Do I used to get great shinies or great magicals?
Yes, shinies. No. Apologies. The voice in my head's telling me that we need to give you something else. I'm just like, no, I can't do that. You're my brother.
Oh. No.
No, we will not control him. That is very, very bad. No, stop it. I can't wait.
I mean,
can't wait
it
to get
is,
rid of
Okay,
if
very
you
cool.
control me, it is okay. I just have magicals and great shinies.
And while these guys are
Kinda like-
speaking,
So kind of like watches over.
yeah, these guys are speaking in Draconic. Renault looks at you too. It's like Renault has no idea what they are saying.
Neither do I, but...
All I see is Rogar hitting his head consistently. He looks rather. Renault thinks he's confused.
No. And I lean over to the priest. I think he's talking to the, you know.
Ah.
You may want to keep a bit more eye on him.
We are in Elstara. This is where the entity says that. The one entity says that in order to get rid of that voice, he needs to come here. Do I not
Yes,
understand?
in the
wanna know
middle of the
something. If I
bloody
pause something on the
battleground.
iPad, just pause it for you
Why does
guys
that have to
now.
be on the bloody battleground?
Renault has no ideas. Renault does not understand what voices say.
Right,
What'd you say-
right.
what'd you say, by the
of
way?
course.
If I pause something on the iPad, does it pause for you guys as well?
It should.
Nope.
If you say
I just paused it right now, so.
then nope.
Oh, then no.
Alright, then I'll just leave the page and now it pauses for everybody.
Okay. Now she can hear. He's like remediation. Ding, 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 ding. So, you two are talking. God damn it, Rogar. Where the fuck are you?
Yeah, it would be better. I mean, does anybody have number?
Nope. But anyway, so while you guys are talking and that stuff, is like Renault just says, "Look, I do not know what he's talking about, but all I understand is in order to get rid of that evil entity that which you guys fought not too long ago, we must be here."
Ixnay on the Ixnay. We try to keep this quiet, remember?
That's
Last
true.
time we everybody knowing.
I mean, do you really think Renault doesn't think anybody will understand? I mean, if anything, he's blessed with a god.
Yeah, well,
Keeps people quiet.
when's gods ever do anything good?
Do not question. Renaud says you should not question the gods, for Renaud has worshipped and helped, done the duty of the gods in combat. And thus I help you. Because Renaud is your friend.
Of course you are. Of course you are. I just pat him gently on the shoulder, just muttering Elvish to myself, going, "Oh, you poor, poor idiot."
Renaud understands your sarcasm, even if I cannot understand your elvish tone.
Thank God for that.
I heard that.
I said it in Elvish.
This is why he said, I heard that. Though he doesn't understand what you said, he just heard that.
So, now we just gotta figure out what to do about tomorrow.
Yes.
What time is it in the day right now?
Time of the day, it's probably around 5 or 6. So you got time.
In the morning or at night?
At night.
Okay.
1700.
How long does it take to the field of battle?
They'll be starting in the morning.
How far is it from where we are?
All right. So it's between Elijah's and Darian's. It's technically a sacred battleground. This is meant to be kept, and it's about, say, 5-mile walk.
Okay, so
for the armies.
If we took some horses, it would probably take us about about 2-3 hours, maybe.
Possibly, but I can possibly. Renaud understands that some of the half of the troops for Darien side has already departed and are setting camp there for the night. And Darien leaves tomorrow morning to meet with the troops. And anyone who is there by tradition, if whoever is there, they will be part of the fight. As long as the noble who dares fight for the crown does that. And once that happens, no one else can join the fight, as the ritual of combat and the battle alone will decide later who will be the king.
I think it's time we leave this place. Head off to the battlefield and take a look at see what we have.
Indeed so.
At least before it gets too bloody, and try to figure out what we need to do to help Rogar here.
Yeah, he's getting mad at me.
The sooner the better, especially if we got to be dealing with a bloody battlefield soon.
Yes,
I mean,
indeed.
once that goes off, then it's going to be nothing but chaos.
Renaud has a question for you, Sir Silvio.
Yes, my good sir.
Though the men are rather worshipping of the druidic gods of Elstara, indeed having the kind such as yourself, an Aasimar, that can bring morale, encouragement, and bravery in the field of battle. If an Aasimar, in traditional wise in Calderana, an Aasimar brings good omens for the fights. You are not bound by what we have, but we would like you to come and fight.
He kind of just pauses for a moment, and he stares into his ale. Are you sure? I
Trust
have
me,
no
if you
idea what
accept
I'm
this,
doing.
he's not going to bother you anymore.
Oh. And he kind of shifts his eyes between the pouch of coins and looks back and says, "Well, all right, but better to do, I guess."
And Rogar just eventually says, "Oh, fine." In Draconic, "Oh, fine, I'll ask him. Do you want to join the fight with us? You get a lot of gold."
Great big shiny amounts?
Tarly says, "Hey, do you want to join the fight too?" Sorry. Do you want to join the fight too? You'll get a lot more gold than we're getting right now.
As he walks by again, I grab him by the scarf of his neck and just pull him away from the kobold.
Ah!
Easy, down boy, down boy.
Put me down, why don't you?
I drop
will
him.
he trade magical items too?
Yeah, I can say maybe we can find some. Join the
And will
crew.
there be at least great shinies?
Rogar says, it's like, well, since he already told you, like, you could potentially get a lot of stuff. He says that we are the noble's right-hand guard. And therefore,
Sure we are.
Yeah, but will that mean we get more shinies?
better
I
shinies.
I kneel down. I kneel down to his level. I look him straight in the eye. You join my crew. I'll make sure you get enough gold to even make a dragon feel jealous.
Okay then. If you believe that I get more shinies, then I shall come with you.
Good. I've been needing a musician for a long while.
That-
You're
that's-
hired.
Okay, that's great. I need group. Kobold need group for shinies and hijinks. Yes, I shall come.
What's your name?
Crux. Yes, Crux is my name.
Well then, Crux. Welcome to my crew.
Yes. Crux. Yes. Let us go.
Oh, gather your gold, get a drink, and we're leaving.
I don't need drink. I just need gold. But let us go then.
Kind of just he downs his ale and he goes, "Is that all? Are we
Yeah, unless you
sleeping
got something
somewhere,
in
or-"
mind that you need in town before we go.
He looks around, shakes his head. No, I don't assume so. Not unless you require weaponry.
I'm always good at what I have. Unless
But all
you need
this
some
ready
potions.
no matter what.
Anybody need potions, gear?
Rogar,
Because if not, we're leaving.
he goes, he's like, guys, it's like he won't shut up.
Do I need to knock you out again?
No, that's like the last thing I want. No, I want to do Rogar's voice. See if I can do it. No, you don't need to do that. I'm just saying he's saying something in my head right now.
Do we need something in case he, try to take over? Sleeping
No,
pills? Gas?
I could go for a large lamb. and
Lamb.
And Renault's just saying, he's like, you're just saying that because you're hungry.
We'll be sure to pick one on the way. Come on.
Alright, let's get going.
Yes. Let's go.
Well, he tosses the server back a couple silver in case.
Alright. So, you guys, it takes about an hour or two to get to the actual battleground. And from one side you see Elijah's army, and the other side you see Darian's army. Occasionally, every now and then, you see more people coming in and setting up camp and preparing for the battle.
What's the field like?
The field is rather... Okay, so remember the picture I explained. So it is part of a small mountainous area, a small hillish area, but right in the actual battleground itself is flat.
Okay.
One side,
So kind of like King of the Hill thing, right?
something like that.
All right.
Any particular features, structures?
No structures made, as this is strictly a one side wins the battle.
Well, I meant like ruins or anything in the center.
In the not in the center, not at all. You do see some like occasional rocks or anything like that, but that's because they keep it as authentic as possible, because in the far end of what you see an old ruined city that looks like it's been there for generations upon generations. It's not as big, but it's
Alright.
like a small area. And the reason why is because this is to remember that any tyrannical leader comes to rise, Elstara will rise against it.
Right.
And this is a reminder that Darshka was bad.
Where would the other army be? All around this end?
Yeah, so you guys are right here, the other army's right here.
Alright.
Okay.
I have a map for it.
Yeah, if we can at least see like a map.
Fine. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn,
Alright.
dude.
I know, hold ups. Let me just save
Hold up.
this. Okay, so pay no attention to all close, press B real quick. By the gods, you must press B.
I did.
Okay. So
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
okay. You may now stop pressing B.
Okay. I kept pressing.
Alright, so this is in general what the whole battlefield pretty much looks like. I mean, the battlefield is huge itself, but this is going to be like the selected area where you guys are going to be in particularly. I mean, it's just grass has occasionally grown above it, grown on certain parts of it, but they try to keep it to where it's nothing hinders the ground should rain come or anything like that. Like this is rather like tough ground with rocks and that, while this is a grass field, whatever.
Alright, well, I'll ask the priest that if it's commonly known to have heavy fog in the area in the morning.
Occasionally, yes, through my travels. So you will probably have a little bit of fog, but that's on the rare occasions, especially around this time of the year.
We need... Rogar, think you can make some fog? Or is it possible? I don't think the character himself has, but still.
He before he even does try to attempt to look around, and he goes, "I would not recommend that, brother. This is sacred ground, and the battle has not happened yet."
No, I'm looking for options just in case. Because right now, I want to try to avoid the battle and try to figure out how to help Rogar.
Indeed, so. I assure you that once the actual battle commences, he will get the fog ready. For I see their numbers are growing, but so are ours. They look well more equipped too. This will not be easy, my friend.
Oh, there's ways to make this easy, but your country, your rules, I guess, in your stupid way of doing war.
It's not my
This would be
fault.
so much.
I am not Elstaran, sir.
Neither am I.
So we both agree that, look, I understand. In my opinion, war happens when war happens. Even though these are sacred times, and this is the first time that has happened in over 1,000 years. In fact, if I can recall, this is the first time that has ever happened.
You know what my true opinion is on this?
By all
If you
means,
want him to win, I say we go in there in the night, either kill a lot of them, kill the leader, or we burn everything they have. Even the odds.
Wouldn't agree more.
Are
Or
we going
we
for a
spend the
looting run?
night and we litter the field with traps.
Traps? Yes, that's one thing that kobolds know. We know traps.
But I don't think now's the time or place for this, unfortunately, because right now we have a little bit more dire situation. I look over at Rogard. How's that voice in your head relying on?
He holds his head, and he goes, one guy's trying to help, and one guy's extremely pissed.
Well, we know that this here is where we need to be, But
Supposedly.
where exactly do we need to be?
I am
There
unsure.
has to be some sort of, I don't know, cavern, something, some sort of anything, really.
The voice says that in time it will come, but the battlefield is where I need to be.
Is there certain voice from somewhere? From gods
Oh,
or something?
How do we explain this?
please, by all means, though, I
Rogar, how
still have
about you?
several. Yeah. So we faced against a weakened lich, and he's inside my head. And there's another being that's speaking
Oh.
inside my head. He says that he can help as long as I come here. And now the other guy's really, really ticked off. And now he's trying to say I need to leave.
Oh, I see.
He cursed me in an ancient language, I think.
But
Now he's quiet.
why must you listen to voice?
Because he says that he could destroy my mind in a certain amount of time.
If you do not follow?
If I do not, because this thing's giving me a headache, and the one being, he calls himself Dakaron, says that he can rid the lich's soul from my mind.
I often wonder at what cost.
I mean, okay, as long as we all get shinies, right?
Yeah.
My dear, and
By the end of the day,
Renault looks at you. It's like, my dear friend, and he like pats you on the back. And he's like, look at this, look at this, look at the size of these armies. You guaranteed to get some shinies.
Yes.
Lots
But,
of shinies, my good friend.
But what about magicals? Magical things, swords, spears, rings.
we'll
and
get
other
all
things.
that and plus some.
Guaranteed
Okay.
that some
But
of see what
what
we're gonna.
ones do I kill or fireball or stuff at once?
Well, I tell you what, my dear friend. The main elite guard we need to kill. He has in his elite guard. He has a lot of shinies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A lot of shinies.
I felt the presence of strong magical items that he bared. And once we slay him, and if I manage to get one, I'll give it to you, my friend.
Okay, thank you.
No, thank the gods in my generosity.
I'm gonna take the time to find the highest place on this field and just survey the area.
Okay.
Also, like, what time is it during this right now?
This is now probably
6
9 or
o'clock?
yeah, I'd say just from the time from you guys talking and getting here and making sure the men are good, about 9 o'clock.
Oh,
Okay.
9 o'clock at night. Okay.
Is there like any camp or anything nearby that we can take rest at?
Yeah, the camp. So one side is your guys, and the other side is Elijah. So just the camp is actually just right on the edge of the battlefield. You see a bunch of tents where Darian's men are. So you have a specific place for you because you are they have a specific place, but they vouch for you that you are with them, so they help you.
Alright.
I have an idea. If you're willing to listen, of course, priest.
It's like, I'm listening.
Do we have some mages in camp? Or is magic more prohibited in this battle?
I am unsure about the wizards of the wizards and all that such. The only ones that had it are, God damn it, what was his name?
I'm thinking of changing the tide of the battle here a little bit to our favor. They may have the army, they may have the men, but we can use the terrain.
All I know is, my dear friend, is once we take the head of the bandit leader, the morale will be low enough, and we should be able to win this fight.
Maybe. Unless men are stubborn enough. Alright, let's go back to camp then. I want to go in and see about... I got a couple of ideas. Hopefully we got some mages in camp.
So Xavier is the only one that had in his estate who actually studies the ways of magic from wizards themselves, and he actually does recruit them our from our Tarragon mercenaries, though their methods and what they do is quite unknown to me.
And unfortunately, he's not here. Still, we'll try to find what we can. Alright, let's go into camp and let's see what we can find. Maybe it'll be something useful to help.
All right, so
Right. Do you have like a camp thing?
I do not. So
Okay.
I can.
That's fine.
I have a good idea of it. I mean, a lot of it's just
Oh,
typical
I hear it.
stuff.
Okay, so when we get to camp, I would like to search around and look for any mages, anything that's particular into weather-based spells, or if certain mages know how to do move earth.
High or low. So I'll give you guys one chance to get battlefield advantage. But
Oh, okay.
so it's going, instead of being a high or low 50-50, it's got to be a 25% you choose out of 100. So for instance, you choose 25 and 50, or you choose 40 to 65. And if you get within that number, you have a potential battlefield advantage.
Wait,
From looking
wouldn't it
around
be
the
like
camp.
an investigation to see if we would have any mages to like see if we would find any?
You can do that too. It's a lot higher. I mean, like, it's more so whether
I'm
they're
sure I
there or
can
not.
find mages. I think what he means is, can I find the ones particularly I want?
Yeah. So if you do an investigation, you know there are some people that have some knowledge
Yeah.
of magic.
Okay. Shit. Okay, I'll take low.
Okay. So you're gonna go what for percentage wise?
Shoot. 40 or low.
40 or lower. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Kingslam. If you want to do an investigation for anybody specifically, go right ahead.
Okay. I'll investigate for the leader, or like the largest tent that most likely houses the leader.
Okay, so
Fuck, need to tab in. All right.
just moving you guys here.
Yeah, just put us in a decent spot. All right. Investigation, right?
Yes.
15.
Okay. So what you're doing is you're going looking for the main leader's camp to see if you can find any what?
Of this camp that like we're on the allied side of, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
like
So the camp is easily
Alright.
is easy to be seen, as you do see the crest of which your allies were wearing from Darien himself, and it is unoccupied at the moment, but there are guards there.
how big is like this tent that he's at?
Ironically, it's not as large as the other tents, as he is more so with the people than he is of his status.
Alright. Can I cast detect magic?
Yes, you can.
Alright. Cast detect magic. Is there any magical items or anything near me?
So the only really magical item you see is really, really small, and it's levitating above the ground. You think it's from on a table. And that's inside the tent.
Am I able to sneak into this tent?
Yeah, because he's not there particularly, so the guards are just guarding
Right.
the front of it, but it's easy that you can go around and just go under the tent and bingo.
Alright, do I have to make a stealth check?
You can. And then I'll roll for my guys. If they hear anything, where did my dice go? Oh, it's right there.
Ooh, fucking 21.
You are not seen whatsoever. You are a stealth in the night. However, with your weak arms and that stuff, you struggle. It takes a little bit of time for you to just lift up that
Fucking tent.
lift up portions of the tent for you to sneak under. But you managed to do it because all you did was just crawl, and it managed to work for you.
Alright. Am I able to see what it is that, like, it's like a thing on the table. I'm able to see what it is now that is magical?
Yes, it is, like I said before, it is really small, and it is a ring.
Alright. I cast Mage Hand, and I attempt to swipe the ring off the table.
Congratulations. Congratulations, you got it.
Alright.
Oh my lord.
Alright, then I go back under the tent, and I sneak right and out.
Okay, now let me find specifically.
Oh boy.
Fuck yeah!
What did you do?
Let's go!
I'm just watching this a character after my own heart. I
He's like,
feel
"Oh,
so happy.
bless his little heart. He's trying so hard." Okay.
Oh yes, lad, you fit in me crew, all right.
Alright.
The knife of the pirate calls to thee.
Yarg.
So I currently have the ring and I'm outside the tent, correct?
Yes. You get out because
Right.
you rolled so well with that. You're not having any issue getting it.
Fuck yes. Alright. Am I able to know what this magical ring does? So I have to make an Arcana check?
You'll need to make an Arcana check, yes. And as for me, I need to look through what the ring.
It is a 15.
Okay. Spellcasting. I need items. Items. Trade good expenses.
If you need help with any of that, I am proficient in arcane.
Alright.
So I need to.
Well, I mean, currently I'm still just right outside of the tent.
Yeah, and I'm.
I don't notice you. I'm still trying to look for mages.
Yeah, you're trying to find mages. I just stole some fucking guy's ring and I got it now.
Oh, trust me, I want to steal money from everyone here, but I have to help a friend.
Da 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 da.
'Cause I don't like leaving my crew behind.
Where are the magical items in 5th edition?
That would be in the GM's guide.
Well, I just think. I would assume.
I'll need to find that.
What the fuck? I'm just on D&D Beyond. I just see Ring of 3 Wishes. While wearing this ring, you can use an action to expend one of its 3 charges to cast Wish.
You're so funny. No.
I already know that's not fuck. You're not gonna give us a fucking Ring of Wishes. I already know that shit.
Oh, you don't say. Okay. Oh, sweet.
What are you gonna give us next? A fucking deck of many things?
Fuck the deck of many.
I'm gonna
things.
break the game, motherfucker.
Fuck the deck of many things, you piece of shit.
You land in Pandemonium. Land in your soul's in a different realm.
You know what? Because you did that, I'm just gonna fuck with you. It's a ring of +2 strength. No.
Yes, I am now equal in strength.
Let's see. This- It's I would say it's a for him to have that stuff and what he is, it's a ring of it's ring +2 charisma as it assists him to inspire people.
This is gonna suck in morale in the morning.
What's gonna happen? What's it called? So
I'll
I
be
can
right back. Get some water.
So, because I can't find like the attribute increases, the increased attributes on anything. Because I have to look through all this, but pretty much is the band on the side of it is Ring of Encouragement.
Encouragement.
Yeah, I'm making this up. Makes it better. But pretty much all it is just you increases your charisma by 2.
I don't know how to implement this shit into fucking D&D Beyond.
It should be for D&D and Beyond for your character. It should be just...
I know how to add it.
Oh. Yeah, stand by. I'm looking to help you out. Just add +2 to your charisma and just make a little note saying that you have Darian's Ring of Encouragement. Congratulations, you took a Noble's Ring.
Fuck yeah. I have 19 charisma now.
Hmm. But other than that, that's really the only magical item that you see. If anything, it's on him himself.
Alright. So there are no other like items that I can know of around?
You see a rather well prepared dish when he arrives to have a meal first. Battle plans that you see.
Nothing magical or shiny.
Nothing magical. Well, shiny. You see some gold silverware.
Yeah. Alright. Oh. I'm already out of the tent and everything. So I go, I just slip that ring
You feel that you can encourage anybody now.
on me.
He's like, wow, I feel encouraging.
Yes, more magical stuff. Well, I would say I just peruse the area to see if there's any other magical items that I sense around the area.
No.
Which,
Okay.
Yeah.
If anything, you see one guy having a magical item, but it's on him, and it looks like a necklace.
may I use Mage Hand to try to swipe it away?
You look like he is currently moving around, and he does not look armored at all. But he looks very, very smart.
Oh, fuck. Magical thingies for me.
You little bastard.
I must take more magical.
Just
magical
keep
thingies.
trying, Dorky. I don't know, but it will come up, I promise.
Is there for the necklace like a detachment thing on the back of it? Like you can like a place for like if you were to like there's a a detaching mechanism on the back of the necklace.
No, there is not.
Fuck.
And it seems to be, and for protection wise, because I think this guy's dealt with it many times when it comes to his necklace, because it is part of his battle gear as a mage, is kind of warded to him. So if it is taken off at all, and I'll let you know that now because he's like, wait a minute, this guy has a ward that if I try to take this off of him, he's gonna know.
So okay, I'm able to sense that he does have a warding magic around him as
It's
on the
okay,
necklace.
Dorky.
Correct.
Congrats, you got pink.
Alright. But yes, I'm able to sense from this man that he has warding magic around him as well as on his necklace, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
Speaking of which, Kirkwall.
Yes.
When you're looking around, you see your good old friend, Crux, Looks like he's doing something fishy while you finished looking around the battlefield and you were trying to look for a magical person. You see Crux messing around.
Normally, I would ignore this or even encourage, but right now, I don't need this. Okay, I'm going over there to see what he's doing.
Wait, I should ask, how big is the ring on it? Because I don't know how fucking big the ring is.
You need to put it on your thumb and you'll be good to fit.
I need to put it on my thumb?
Yes.
Am I able to, like, fit it onto one of my horns?
On the tippy port of it, yeah.
It's not. It wouldn't be secure there, though, no.
You can secure it by putting tape over it.
Okay,
Just,
but
like, snap it through.
not fitting.
High or low?
Hmm?
High or low?
If it fits?
Higher than 50 or lower than 50? If it fits you.
Let's say low.
It seems to be, when you put it on and you move around a little bit, you spin your head around, you do feel the ring kind of spinning around on your horn.
Oh, okay, so it's too small and shit. Alright, so I just, in general, I'll secure it onto my thumb.
Okay. And as soon as you put it on your thumb again, you're just like, wow, I feel rather encouraging.
Okay, so even on the horn, it wouldn't give me the encouraging effects?
Yeah, it needs to be around you too.
Okay.
So.
Alright, never mind then.
Otherwise, I would have said it's like you feel encouraging after you put it on your head, on your horn.
Alright.
And thus, Kirkwall, you see him put a ring on.
Do I happen to recognize what the ring is?
Too dark to see.
Okay.
Wait, you're a half elf, right?
Yeah.
Don't you have dark vision?
Oh, right. I should. Yes.
Not
I have dark vision.
I wouldn't say dark vision. You have you can see in dim conditions. Well, technically there's torches, so yeah, you see a ring, but
yeah, it's still. I'm like, I would guess I would just be too far from you.
From what you met, from when you met him, you know it's not his ring. You don't know whose ring it is because you've never seen this ring before. But you need to take
interesting find.
You need to get a closer look at it for you to understand whose it is.
Well, I do approach him anyway because wasn't he messing with somebody's necklace?
Yes.
I may have been looking at it.
You think he was doing something sneaky?
Of course, like any good rogue. Having your fun there.
Not. No, I mean, yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm just, standing around.
I give him a little thieves' cant, saying, "Alright, you're not trying to steal everything from this camp just yet, are you?"
I don't understand that.
He just starts speaking.
I'm a bard.
He starts speaking.
Oh yeah, but it's like I did a little sign language, more or less.
You whispered on over to me.
You're not trying to steal everybody's stuff before the fight, aren't you?
No. I just take what I may need in the future. Should I make a deception check?
Yes. Actually,
right. I'll roll
because between two player characters, you make the judgment on it yourself. But play
that's what I said.
I would say an insight versus a deception. That would make sense.
Fine. All right.
Yeah.
I got a nat 1.
I
am lying. I am lying very much. I found this nice ring from a nice gentleman on the desk. It is very magical and nice.
You are making the face as if from what your character looks like right now in your piece.
Yes. I found many nice ring. It is on my thumb.
Kirkwall, you're
It is
looking
very
at...
magical. I am being very honest.
Can't believe you got a nat 1 because I rolled a 3.
Oh my god.
It's like I'm just looking at you.
So Kirkwall, you see, the only reason why you know he's probably lying is that face he made when you see right now.
The only reason you know I'm lying is because I just said that. Yes, I am lying.
No, it's just like, and then you just see me smile and pat you on the head. Try to be a little more subtle about it, okay? You still got a long ways to go before you become a good thief.
I don't think. I mean, I've always kind of been like a thief from the. Never mind. It's fine. I'm a nice bard. It's okay.
I'm a good bard. Bark.
I'm not kidding. Just a word of advice. Be more subtle. You don't want to lose your tail before the end of the day.
Yes, I have had enough experience.
You may have potential. You just need practice.
Yes.
Taking advice from a real thief.
Yes. Okay. I should also ask something. When I had my detect magic up, about how much of the camp have I gone by?
You've gone through probably like 50% of it.
Okay, may I use detect magic again and then do another run through on the other 50% I have not passed by yet?
There's really not much. The only thing that you see is from the guy with the necklace, the little magical guy. I mean, and if you said to him that you saw someone with a magical item, you could have let Kirkwall know that there's a magical guy here, and he found him.
It's okay. I don't know what he needs.
Exactly. Because Kirkwall didn't say what you're looking for.
No, I'm just a nice little kobold.
You're a good little bard.
Yes.
If you... Now, try not to get in too much trouble.
Yes,
I have to figure out where I can find me a mage somewhere.
Well, you have some, could you help me out with something here?
What's up?
So, there's this little, smart man here with this nice necklace. And, I need a distraction of some sorts.
Alright. We'll see what happens. I take a look to see who he's talking about.
Yeah, and I'll give a nice gesture over to the man who had the magical aura around him.
He has a robe on. He looks rather smart. Smarter, I would say.
I'm mentally grown. That's a mage. That's a mage.
Well, you know, he has
We'll
some
hold
items
on to
that I
that
may
thought
want.
in a little bit. I'm gonna go and talk to the man first.
Okay, I'll see if his guard's down at some point. I might be able to get something mighty fine.
I give you 5 pieces of gold just to hold you over.
Do you want me to not do anything then?
For right now, I need this man's help.
Okay, but could you ask him about the necklace?
Sure, I'll be sure to do that.
Thank you. If you can get it, that'd be very, very nice.
No promises, but I will try.
Thank you. Alright, and I just scurry off. Try to find a place to sleep for the night. Then I would say that at this point, I use detect magic, run around the camp, see nobody's happening.
Again, you don't see anything, but you see the ring that you're wearing is the only thing that you see as magical. It's like, oh, I found something magical. Oh wait, I took this already. Bard happy now.
There you go.
But
All
occasionally,
right,
you still keep going back to the neck guy with a necklace. It's like, oh, I have to wait. Oh.
Well, I don't know if he ended up for some goddamn reason he's able
So
to give me the necklace
you're
yet.
you're honestly hoping that he
I
dies.
could pray that fucking you get the necklace for me. You know, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
So before Kirkwall does anything, let's get Silvio to do something. So Silvio,
yes, we've been fucking hawking some shit up.
Yeah,
All right,
so
I'll be right
Silvio,
back.
is there anything you want to do and help prepare for the battle ahead? Renaud is with you, as you are considered a good omen for him. Dorky? Hello?
Where has all the good ones gone?
La 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 la. Okay,
You're being cold.
so what I know is also there's a secret thing whenever he knows that he is destined to die in combat by saving somebody else. That was given to him by the gods. So without further ado, Kerfol, you can go ahead and do what you need to do until.
Well, I finally found a mage. I'll go and introduce myself and see if I can get this gentleman's insight.
My dear good sir, pleasure to meet one of the noble, the future king's right-hand man.
Of course. And what is your name, dear sir?
My name is Jarvin of Artaragon.
Well, Kirkwall at your service. I was meaning to ask a few questions, and you might be able to help us in this interesting situation that we're in, knowing that the other army is greatly outnumbered and greatly more geared, but I figured with a little bit of magical help, we'd be able to easily turn the tide.
Well, you are in luck for me. I am not Elstaran, so the laws of this country does not abide to me. And if something does happen to me, Artaragon will be sure to get me out of the situation.
Of course. Like you, I'm a bit stuck in the situation myself. The sooner we can get through this, the better.
Indeed.
But I figured a little bending the rules a little be a little more beneficial to us.
I understand completely.
Tell me, do you perhaps know Move Earth or any sort of spell that can help us form or change the terrain itself?
I have studied a little bit of the elements, as it is illegal for that in Artaragon. The only ones who are able to do that in my country are the builders themselves. You're not familiar with Artaragon, are you?
I might be. I'm gonna roll for that.
No, I'll tell you right now, no, because
Damn it.
majority of things it's forbidden. Your majority of people will not know unless you're actually talking to our Targonian. So he pretty much tells you like the builders are the only ones allowed to do something because everyone is considered magical in Artaragon.
I see.
So
Still, that doesn't quite answer the question,
like,
but it answers.
I am unable to answer anymore, as any information given to an outsider such as yourself, no offense, could lead them to hunt me.
Of course, and I mean no pry for that. I just need to know a certain thing because, you see, I have this idea that if you're willing to help, we'll be able to make some terrain, some potholes in the field, and to at least cover it over for the enemy army to walk upon, if you know what I mean.
I can do that, as the grass there will make it rather muddy for the enemy to reach you, and I can create a hill. How about this? You're going after the elite god of Elijah, are you not?
That is correct.
Well, since they know more, I can create a hill when the battle happens between you guys. So that way, when you fight, everybody will see who the victor is.
Good.
At least that is
well,
what
that
I
will
can
have to do, I suppose. You say you can muddy the terrain. Maybe you can use some of that as to make sure that their reinforcements doesn't try to, well, flank you or at least try to interfere with the battle.
Of course. I have my ways of keeping myself protected by armored troops.
So that's a lovely necklace you have. I never noticed such a thing. Is that just part of your gear?
Ah, yes, this is given from my family from Artarigan. This allows me to learn a little bit more and does a little bit more damage against the enemy itself.
I studied a bit of arcane magic in my time as well. I'm just curious. Oh yes, when you live as long as I have, you have to learn a few things.
Yes,
I
indeed.
may not be the most magical user, but I do know my fair share of arcana magic.
You'll see, I am what they call a guard, a jailer, perhaps in Artarigan. We have
Hmm,
constructs that we command. They are the jailers, and we are what you call the wardens in your jails.
I see.
I control the jailers, and thus you'll see me command them. And with this, gives me the power to do so.
And quite intriguing. Do I notice any runes or wards on?
Yes, you do see, but they're one of the most powerful runes you have ever seen so far. And it's not generic runes. These are Artagani runes that, and you know from the legends, from what you heard about Artaragon, they are so secret that they will protect even the cities, even the population from leaving their country.
Hmm. Let's say if I decide to try to swipe it, what would be the chances of actually thinking in it mentally in my head about ways of snatching that thing away?
It's possible, but you don't know what the wards will activate, and he's not allowed to say either.
Hmm. But can I get a general idea of what it could do?
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll for it. I have a number in my head already.
Nope. I was going to say if it's probably 14.
You think it blows up.
Hmm. Good to know.
What'd you roll on Arcana?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, that's one of my two things. I got Arcana and Dexterity, and then Charisma.
I only got Charisma and Charisma.
Yeah, I mean, if Rogar was here, that would be a whole different story.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
Damn,
God.
Rogar.
God damn it, Rogar.
Yeah, we just fucking beat the shit out of him. I'm guessing you just take it.
Need a wizard.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what he has, but I can roll it and see if you describe to him what the runes are, he might know something. So you describe
Yeah,
it.
I'll do that when I see him.
Oh, I almost rolled a 19. Nope. He goes, I have never heard anything like that. I haven't heard anything like that
You're
before.
useless, Rogar.
Excuse
You've never been here before.
I just like nobody has been to Artaragon. I've never been there. I don't even want to go there.
Very well. All right.
So the night comes.
Gonna go
and
and get some sleep.
Yeah.
Tell the poor kobold I could not get the necklace without it trying
Are
to
we just
blow.
like all like taking camp outside of the camps, or are we like taking, or is there like a tent that we can use?
You got specific tents for you.
Mm-hmm.
Each of us, or just like a one communal one for all of us?
Can be for each of you.
Is there just enough empty ones?
I mean, like in all due honesty, it's you're the. I mean,
This is
unless
medieval.
Stormfox gives you the right to use one of the tents by yourself, because you can be called the King's Guard. It's all up to him if he says something or yes or no.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing just
Unless you ask.
Nah.
So
Should I trust you?
So you're going to be in a tent with the other support roles of them. There's going to be about 5 of them in a tent.
Ah.
It's a decent tent size. I mean, the support roles.
Yeah, I got
that's
it. So
pretty much
basically,
it.
anybody who would support during the fight, I'm just sent there.
You're not with the grunts. I'll say that.
Alright.
Renaud personally has Silvio be with him, as it is considered a good omen for him because he is
Right.
religious.
This fucking priest.
Hey, he believes he's gonna die. It's like, I am ready to die tomorrow.
What is
Right.
with you, priest, and dying?
I have-
Dying.
It is a glorious way for Renaud to die. But from childbirth, when I was born, and from here on out, when I was learning my
Mentally, I'm
studies,
groaning. Here we go again.
it says that I'll be saving one from the corruption of the soul. That is what the omens say to me. And once I complete this omen, I am able to join my gods for the everlasting fight. But until then, let us fight with honor and glory. And he looks at the kobold, shiny things.
Yes.
Exactly. I never get to ask you, Kobold.
Yes.
What spells do you know?
Many spells.
Good enough.
Okay. Yes. Many spells. I know them. Yes.
Stick with me, stay alive. You be sure you get your Hortsu.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Maybe if you're lucky, that mage dies and we'll be able to get that necklace for it.
Yes.
If
Necklace.
it doesn't blow up on you.
But wait. Blow up?
And I just walk off.
What do you mean? No more magical. What? Please, I need to know.
The next day comes, though it's not foggy at all. The battlefield is rather retty. The men themselves.
Damn it.
The men
Why
themselves.
do you care so much about fog?
Because it's the art of war, damn it.
Okay.
For obscurity too.
Obscurity and kicking their ass.
I just want fucking fire so I can create fireworks.
At this time, the men from the side go to the left, and Elijah's men from the right, and they form up into ranks. The honorable duel will commence, and in tradition itself, Elijah and Darian will meet in the middle to talk demands should the final decision of king be given to somebody. Unfortunately, none could agree whatsoever, as they are ready to do this battle, due to Darian's demand that in order to prevent lives being lost, Elijah, with his pride, continues to tell him to fuck off. And for it is said that in this battlefield itself, this is where the great Dark Lord Darshka perished against his sons, the elemental gods that are part of the religion of Elstara now. And it is the first time in 1,000 years to when Elstara was founded that the battle will commence for king as the same way as when Elstara was first born. The battle begins directly when the sun rises fully to indicate when the light itself overcomes the darkness. And through that time, the men charge.
Wait, okay. Before the charge happens, may I play an inspiring song on my viola?
Yes.
Fuck yes. Roll for performance?
Go for it, little one. And you know what? I will assist you.
I get an advantage?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so the only thing I already got a 19, so it's only a nat 20. That's the only thing you can prove.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20. Oh,
And
it's a
19! Okay, so that is, I'm guessing, performance?
The men themselves
Wait,
are already...
is it performance?
Yes.
Correct? 27.
So, along with the men already, though the men are not as well equipped as Elijah's men, what they do have is heart. They have noble loyalship to Darian, for they believe he is the rightful king, not for his might or his will or his intelligence on the battlefield, but because his will to save the people and the people first. And for that they respect him for it, and they are ready to die for him to the last breath. Should Darian never give up and continue the fight, Every single one of them will fight. You encourage them more to give them that full might and power to encourage. And thus, it actually gives you guys a more of a combat advantage to where even though they're not as equipped, they are definitely hardy fighters. Eventually, you guys slaying portions of Elijah's men. While Darian's men still fall, you meet in the middle to where you see, of course, the leader of the bandits, the Elijah's elite guard, along with two other of his goons, ready to fight you. And he sees you right away, and he looks towards Rogar, points his sword out, and going, "Prepare to die! Just like how you will die miserably, just how you killed my son!"
We're on initiative.
Yes. And thus you will see the battlefield and where everything is right now. Boop.
Right.
I need to delete that.
What?
Ah, shit.
No more sea shanty.
Alright. At this point, we'll do initiative.
Also, there's a way you can do it. There's gridlock.
Yeah, I know. It just gets annoying for me.
Alright, let's fucking roll initiative. 15, I think. 15. Also, my picture changed again, and my character sheet's fucking gone.
I know, don't worry about it. Remember, it's pre-made.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll start with Crocs.
Starting with me?
Yeah, whatever. The Cobalt, I forget. I have to update everything.
Are we expected to fucking slay every single one of these fucking guards?
No.
Okay, it's only these 3.
Yeah.
It's basically just here's all the decoration and shit. Just these 3, basically.
Yep. But at the same time, when before the battle for the throne begins, you feel that your body has been risen. You feel the land on you has risen up and created a hill to where you are seen throughout the entire battlefield itself.
Okay.
Whoever wins, everybody will see.
So,
what's your initiative, Slime?
15.
15. All right, Storm.
24.
24.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right.
I'm a fast little elf.
I mean, I have +4 to initiative. What the hell do you have to plus to initiative?
Oh, sorry. No, that's 23. Because I rolled a 19.
Oh, okay.
And what about you, Dorky? For roll initiative, you roll a d20. You already know, don't you? Well,
Yes.
Shut up. So I have her character sheet inside D&D Beyond, so I can do that.
Is it popping up?
D&D Beyond.
Oh, it's just Harley.
Yeah, and the thing,
Huh.
it's not ready.
Shit. All right. Well, she's a ranger.
Yes, but what's her dexterity? Hello?
I have a picture. Hold up.
Or is she here?
I see.
She did the point buy.
Her
Her
in the
dexterity
chat.
is a 15.
Okay.
Did she time out?
I think her thing's just not working. But anyway.
Yeah, no, she's like mutant. Yo, spectator chat's popping up.
GFDI.
Alright.
And elite guard. Ooh, natural 20.
Nat fucking 20.
Oh,
I've been talking for like 20 minutes. Oh, no.
Oh,
19 initiative.
Ooh, very nice though.
Okay.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Dorky.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
We're
I
not
don't know why
ignoring you, we
your
swear.
shit's not working.
Yeah, I don't know. It was working before. I don't know.
I think I got
She
orange
has
juice.
orange juice. That's good. That's the important thing. Okay. So the first one are going to go where the actual delete. They rolled a natural 20.
Alright, muted.
Okay, so 10, 15, 20, 25.
Wait, oh no, that's right, 19.
They can only move. They can't attack us. Yay!
They're charging.
Oh, damn it.
Okay. And thus, attack with a
Trying to fix.
+2. Hey,
Yay,
we heard
we can
you.
hear you.
So 9,
Yay.
10,
Okay, there we go.
so 13 for you, Kirkwall.
You missed.
Okay. And that's going to miss Tarly as well. So, the two charge in with their great swords, and they try to swing at you, Kirkwall, but just barely missing, and Tarly jumps out of the way after you see the sweep of the great sword swing at Tarly's body midsection, missing. Alright, next is going to be Storm for Kirkwall.
Okay, so how high is this hill right now, and how steep is it?
Okay, so the hill itself is pretty much right here.
Alright, okay.
That's pretty much where the hill's risen up. And for everyone to see it, I'd say it's about 10 feet, 10 feet at least, but it's like downhill, kind of like a hill.
How steep is it? Is it hard for anyone to come up the hill if they tried?
It's going to be tough, yes. Like, they'll get an advantage on a climb.
Okay. Because I was thinking about just chunking these bastards off the hill.
Whatever.
Down you go, you bastards!
So go ahead.
Alright, well, let's see here. Oh, let me take a look at my mobility here real quick. I think I have an idea who I want to take.
Do you know?
Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna attack this lead guard in front of me first.
Okay.
Uh, do, 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 do. That's not gonna be enough. That's only 11.
Yeah, so no. So as soon as you swing, you counter hit him, but his armor alone protects him. So he backs up, like he staggers a little bit, but nothing to affect him. He is not wounded or any way, shape, or form. Next is going to be the Asimar, Sylvia. Silvio, my bad. So you
Close
see
enough.
What's up?
Said, I mean, close enough.
Yep. What are you gonna do? Like blind him with your massive pecs?
I look back at my equipment. I think I'm just gonna with my quarterstaff.
Okay. You're gonna use your quarterstaff.
There we go. Oh, that's not helpful. It doesn't tell me which dice I need.
When you're rolling to break armor hit, it's always D20.
D20? Okay.
Yep.
Everything is... Wow. Okay. Hello. Everything is slow now. Jesus.
Hey, I'll roll for you. Just let me know what's your
Perfect.
What do you? Okay, so. Ooh, 18 plus what? For your strength mod, you and what
mod
God
is
damn it.
+0.
Okay, well it's an 18, and
Oh, wait, for saving throws or?
no, so it's strength modifier plus. It's been a while
You
since
have
I've
the
actually.
full digital album.
What?
Look at the fucking iPad.
Oh, so let's see. It's what's your let's see, where is it? Your proficiency bonus for your character.
It's always 2. Not until next level.
She will hit then.
Yeah.
Just barely. So go ahead and roll damage for your quarterstaff. What is your
Holy
quarterstaff?
shit,
do?
wait a minute. What did you roll?
She rolled an 18. I rolled an 18 for her, and she has +2 with a proficiency bonus.
Plus
But
strength? I would say barely hit. What the fuck? That's like a 20 to hit? What fucking armor is this?
Sorry, you were saying?
So what does how much damage is the quarterstaff? And I'll just roll for that specifically.
It says 1d6, and then in brackets beside it, 1d8.
Okay.
Are you two-handing it or one-handing it?
I'll go 2.
Okay.
Then it's
D8.
1d8.
Okay.
What does it say? Plus whatever at the end of it?
No, it does not.
It will be strength bonus, but she doesn't. You don't have the strength, do you?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, if you have a 10 for strength, then it's a 0.
Yeah, she has 10 strength. So she does 7 damage to the lead guard, and I'm going to put it all right here. I have exactly how much damage you need to beat them, even though they don't have, quite frankly, the armor, and quite frankly, they did charge as well, so remember that.
Hmm.
But you did 7 damage to them. So next is going to be the Mofo Elite. Of which 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He is going to go after Renaud or Kirkwall. Because he remembers you, Kirkwall. He remembers you. For that, it's going to be even or odd. He's going to attack Renaud. So he will attack with his Great Axe. Surprisingly, he does not hit, because my rolls suck.
Fair enough.
Alright, next is going to be Crux.
Alright. So, let me see. How fucking close am I? Also, I get my first spell slots back, correct?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Alright. Let's just see. Okay. Well, I just go. I'll throw a nice fire bolt. Firebolt? Is it? Yeah, nice firebolt. The elite guard right here.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Fucking 7. That shit ain't gonna hit.
Nice try.
Well, I fucking throw it out, and it fucking hits the ground. And it fucking flies off.
It bounces right off his armor. His foot.
I mean, it's a fucking firebolt. I probably doubt that.
Poof. It looked like
I'll
a
move,
fire.
I'll just move backwards 5 feet.
Yeah, it looked like a fire bug hit him in the armor, and it just bounced right off and died right on the ground.
Alright, and end my turn.
All right. So next is going to be Renaud, and Renaud has a specific spell because he's a level 4 human cleric, so he gets the help. Yay! Now let's figure out. Now let's find out my attacks. My specific lovely attack of. Where is it? Where is it? Nope. Bonus sections. Okay, so he's going to attack, and he will be getting a. Let's see. He's going to go after Big Boy. Nope. And he's going to use his bonus action to attack as a bonus. Oh man, no. Nothing is hitting these guys whatsoever. Freaking ever. The only one who got hit is the elite guard bandit over here. Tarly's going to attack. He's going to. You gotta help me out here, because I don't have Tarly's character sheet, I think.
Yeah, I don't either. So, what I think
I do have his
want him to
stats.
do.
I do have his stats. Actually, no, his stats are right here, right on the character sheet.
They're probably on D&D Beyond as well.
That's right. He does have it on there.
Yes, he does. Let me view.
Yeah. So if you don't mind to have it, so that way I can keep
Alright,
an eye.
yeah. What do you want to know? Or what do you want to do?
As a rogue or anything like that, he will try to probably. Well, he has an advantage because Renaud Medici's right there, and so he'll probably want to go after this guy. And the reason why is because he's going to be has the advantage from being outnumbered.
Yeah, he could, but he also has to disengage first.
Yeah. Or do you just want him to attack?
Doesn't he have it as a...
What he could do is he could disengage and move this way. The way he can get a flank behind.
He'll be going through the enemy squares, going through, so pretty much right here, then right here.
He'll take opportunity attacks.
Well, he gets disengaged. It's a bonus action.
Yeah, so right here, he does not get attacked at all.
Okay, so unless he goes all the way around.
I would say he does that, but a disengage.
Why would he get disengaged as a bonus action?
Isn't he a rogue?
Level 1 rogue, no.
Yeah, just a level 1.
Okay, and then he doesn't get disengaged.
So
He'll take hit opportunity regardless.
Alright. Mr. Greatsword. Oh, I think that hits. 18.
Yeah, it hits.
Yeah, just an 18 alone, so it's going to be a D. See, Greatsword is D10 holding it. 6. 9 points of damage.
Jesus. Maybe what? No, I can't.
I have 9 points right there for him. And he gets right there to where he is. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that'll pretty much be 30 feet. Alright. Next is going to be Rogar. So I know Rogar uses Firebolt usually.
And he has Flame Breath.
That is also true. He'll need to get to a certain area.
Yeah, so if he needs to use his Flame Breath, he needs to come over here to do it.
Yeah. Alright, so someone get out Flame Breath for a level 4 sorcerer. I think his charisma is a +4.
Give me just a moment.
Okay. It's pretty much Rogar. So is that considered an actual spell, or is that his natural ability? I'm trying to remember.
What one?
Fire breath. No, his
Fire
breath.
breath, flame breath as Dragonborn. You use it once per
Okay.
rest, and I believe it is a must succeed on a saving throw of some kind. I believe.
Yeah. No, the reason why is because there's something particularly happening if he does use any spells. He doesn't know that yet. None of you guys know that.
I mean, I've used a spell and I just didn't fucking hit.
No, it's not particularly you though. It's
Okay.
going to be for him. You'll see why.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
It just went out again for a moment.
Okay.
It's a 2d6.
Okay. So I need to roll.
And it's a 15-foot cone. So if he needs to go and hit everybody without hitting the rest of the party, it's going to have to be this close.
So he's aiming like right here? Or like this?
It's going to have to be this way. And he's going to have to angle it.
I'll allow it.
So it's going to have to be a wide spread like this.
Okay.
If he's going to catch him.
So Elijah's elite guard and him and the bandit himself.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to roll to hit. So it's a...
And they need to make a dexterity save.
Gotcha, so I can it automatically hit. So dexterity time. Elite guard, absolutely not. Bandit, absolutely yes.
So he takes half damage.
Okay, so it's 2d6. 5, 6, 7, 8. Does he add his charisma?
Hang on.
No. It's just 2d6.
Gotcha. So,
No, it's just 2d6.
So 8. As he feels a little bit fried, he doesn't give a fuck. He's too pissed off. All right. So after that, who's next? Done. Next is going to be the elite guys again. They are now going. He's going to attack Kirkwall again, while the other one sees Rogar right in front of him, and he's going to swing his sword to the side and try to get him. So first for Rogar, absolutely not. Actually, what was Rogar's AC? I don't think he has enough. No.
No.
Yeah, that's a 13. Now for the other one, absolutely not. These guys, motherfucker hells.
Just dodge and petty. Dodge and petty.
It's all the matter of a roll with a bloody D20. Now, okay, Storm, you're up.
Okay, so. I'm
having fun. How
looking.
about you
Hang
guys?
Huh?
I'm having fun. How about you guys?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest though. It just feels kind of empty having two different characters just aren't here.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I agree. We'll yell at them later.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got the nice shinies and the magicals.
Shinies!
Yes, I gotta.
Oh, shoot. I totally forgot I had these.
What? Oh
What?
god.
Oh god. I'm worried
Do you
now.
remember when Sip was still here?
Yes.
I went to the market. Remember I bought a whole shit ton of supply?
Oh,
Oh god.
fucking hell, man.
What do you have?
Oh, I have lots of things.
He does have a lot of things.
I have a lot of things. Oh, but what to use? What to use?
I'm imagining you just have like fucking chalk and like a 10-foot pole.
Close.
Just a whole bunch of useless garbage.
I got a crowbar. I got a mace.
Just a nice
I got.
mace. Just to sit there.
It's like, hang on a moment. Check all my shit out.
Let me look at what other useless crap you can buy.
You know what? I'm gonna attempt to no, I'm gonna go out with a big bang first. I am going to pull out a fire alchemist flask and toss it at the leader's face.
Oh dear God, you're gonna piss him off so fucking much.
Just like I burned down his camp.
Oh my God.
I'm just imagining you pop fucking soap just for the hell of it.
I'm just gonna throw it in his face.
Fucking soap, man.
That's gonna be a 18 to hit.
18 plus what?
That's already been added. 18 with the dexterity.
Nope.
Well, it's still gonna land on him
Yes.
because it's a 5-foot radius. It's just not gonna hit him.
Oh God.
May
So
I
he's
ask
still
something?
in
Does
the
that mean
fire,
there's fire on the
technically.
ground, then? Is there fire on the ground then?
Yes, there is.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh's right.
You fuckers are gonna hate me, but I'm gonna love myself.
Oh no.
It's the first thing you say in a long time, Dorky. You're just like, oh no.
So he gets 4 points of damage as the fire just creeps up his leg.
Okay. And along goes with the other elite guard. So it automatically hits him no matter what?
Hang on.
Because it doesn't have hit his AC when you threw it.
Just a moment.
Oh, okay, dokie.
I want to get up and go make bread or like make toast or something, but
Yeah, make
I
sure
would
you.
say wait till your turn to come back, or just wait for your turn and then do that.
Yeah. Do you mind? Yeah, just go across the street and hand me some toast, will you?
I wish.
I'll trade you some Pop Tarts.
Oh,
Just not the cinnamon ones; those are mine.
Cinnamon
I
bun or
haven't-
brown sugar?
Brown sugar.
Ooh.
Nobody touches it. I kill you all.
nobody asks me, or at least all of my
Okay, so I do have a mistake there. Is when I toss it, it's not when hitting him, but you have to make a DC, dexterity save.
Oh, okay.
It's an improvised weapon,
Yeah.
and it takes 1d4 damage at the start of each turn.
Fucking no.
The creature can end this damage by using an action to make a DC check to extinguish the flames. So you are going to get hit at first. It's just you have to take an action to literally put the fire out.
Okay, so they get hit no matter what. So 4, right?
Okay. What is then fire on the ground? Correct.
Yes. So it doesn't mean I have to hit him. It literally just lands right on top of him. It's kind of like splashing water on him.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's on fire right now. So he has to take his whole action to put the fire out. But he takes 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And it
Fire
needs to
creeps up
be
their-
a DC of 10.
So when it's them, when they start up, they'll roll to try to put it out.
Yes.
Okay. Next is going to be the one, the only Silvio.
Sure. Well, I don't really know 2 spells. Don't seem really useful here.
Well, I mean, you can hit him with the stick.
Yeah, don't you have aren't you a
Could hit
ranger
him-
that you use your
Could hit
bow?
him with the stick, could hit him with the bow.
No, you're too close to. You think you'd have
So
to
you'll
roll
just
with
One.
so you're just like
Dear kitty, stop fucking clawing my door, please. Thank you.
Man, the kitty along with Sip Parrot. Oh man, that would have been great.
Her name's Beer Kitty.
Yeah.
Well, we
Oh.
figure out what motive of madness that kitty was.
Okay. I'll hit him with unarmed. I'm gonna go with, I'll go for a longbow. And that's 2d8 plus 2 piercing.
Okay, so you're doing what? I'm sorry.
Attacking. Shit. Please function. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna attack just the bandit, the elite guard bandit, whatever. To attack him with my longbow.
Okay, so you would back up real quick because you will be just like one and that stuff. That works. Does she know disengage or no? I mean, anyone can know.
Wasn't in speed. She wasn't in reach.
That's true. Okay, so go ahead and roll to hit for your lump.
All right.
D20.
Please do the thing. Do the turn. Thank you.
Oh, here, let me roll.
Thanks. It's my computer's stupidly laggy.
Okay, so it's a 10. So no, it will not hit his. It will not get through his AC. Depending on what. Do you have a plus 12 to hit?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Okay. So no. So you try to fire right in, but even at that close of range with a bow, it actually you managed to get a little bit part of the shoulder guard, but the shoulder guard is round on him, and it bounced right off the armor where it wasn't even going to penetrate his armor whatsoever from that close of range. And it's just because him moving around with his greatsword, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Now, you have my permission to go make me some toast.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright. Okay, next
I just realized I didn't quite finish my turn because that was a bonus action I was going to give.
Oh, mercy me. Go, by all means.
Give our word priest as a blessing. And that would have been the end of the turn. That's okay. We ignore it.
Am I up next?
I believe so.
No, it's Mofo Elite.
Who's on fire?
Yep, and he is going. Is it a bonus or a half? Or it's
It's a action.
Oh fuck!
It's a
no,
full
he
action.
does not do it. Shit.
It's a full action.
Oh my god, no, he doesn't put it out. I really had confidence because he has a good amount of shit, but no, I rolled a 5. Fuck.
And
all right,
Eddie,
Crux, go.
it's still on
Alright. So there's fire on the ground.
fire on him and the guard.
Alright. I cast pyrotechnics on the fire on the ground and make fireworks explode. Everybody with 10 feet around him make a constitution saving throw.
Good. Not good. That's a natural 1 for one of the elites. Oh, fuck. And pass.
Who else is in? Alright, who else is in the 10-foot radius around him? Everybody.
I am.
Not enemies, not just enemies. Everybody.
I am. So, let's see. Con
Everybody-
save?
Practically
Make con-
everybody.
make con-
16.
okay.
Everybody that's here.
That beats it.
Yeah, I made a 16.
One guy,
Okay, yeah, no,
one guy rolled
yeah,
a natural
that beat
1.
a 14.
Okay, so I'm good.
Yeah,
I'll
beat a
roll for
14.
Tolly.
And Renault does it.
Tolly made it.
Alright.
This guy rolled a natural 1.
Alright, so that guy is now blinded, and everyone else is not blinded?
Yeah. He's blinded for extra rounds because he rolled a natural 1 to resist that shit because he's an idiot.
Alright, so then everyone who would be blinded is for the next round. And then, it's until my next turn. And I don't think there's a single goddamn bonus action I can do. You know what? I'll fucking throw you a nice bardic inspiration dice for whatever you ever want to need it for. Alright, dude? Alright, man? Fucking Stormfox?
Stormfox gets a bonus dice. You might have to turn your mic on and off again. Okay, so next is going to be these two idiots. Tarly's going to now attack that, and since he has the advantage of him being by himself, he does get a sneak attack, knowing that he's got him pretty much surrounded, right? Trying to remember because it's different in Pathfinder.
It's any time you get a sneak attack that any time that an attack would have an advantage. That's a sneak attack
So
works.
yeah, Kirkwall essentially is also fighting him. So yeah, he gets.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If he is fighting another person and he's able to attack the other person, then he would have advantage.
Oh god,
and...
yes, he hits him, no problem with that. I'm not even gonna roll unless he gets a natural 20. He got an 18. Man, I love this dice. So Tarly hits him, and he hits him with the sneak attack,
which is a D6.
Yep. So it's an extra D6 plus whatever damage he does with his one weapon, which is a what? D4.
If it's a rapier, a D8 plus 7.
Okay. Oh my god, he even wrote maximum for sneak attack. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jesus.
He does 18 damage to him. Holy shit.
Okay.
It's not bad at all. He's still up. But he looks rather hurt now. And he is going to focus attention on him when it's his turn. Alright. Rogar is going to use a spell. So... Stormfox, where are you?
I'm not here.
No
It
shit.
is now for
You don't say, man.
void.
Yeah, just look up, I know he uses Firebolt, so what's Firebolt?
1d10.
Alright, he's gonna roll to hit. And surprisingly, he's getting a bonus out of this. And the reason why is because he's using a spell, and his powers are going way out of control.
Okay.
Of course he misses. So you see a firebolt look like a fire shotgun that passes right through them, through his uncontrollable portion, and you feel that his power is getting more powerful by the second. And he looks like he's
Hey there, Rogar.
he's growing more of a headache now. And he just says, like, the voices.
Oh dear.
Alright, Renaud's turn. Renaud is going to... Let's see, what is he? Where is his character sheet? Renaud needs to continue fighting, because he is Renaud. Alright.
He has blessing, so.
That he does. So he's going to attack with his Morning Star. Actually, no. What's he going to... Actually, he's going to do... He's going to do Sacred Flame.
Just burn the whole field.
Yeah, just burn him. And he's going to use a Sacred Flame on the Elite, the one who's damaged the most. So he fires a Sacred Flame, which is a +7. Oh, he hits him! Yes, Renaud, I love you! And he will just do a bonus action to hit the Elite, hit the bandit. He does not hit, but he does hit with a Sacred Flame, which is regular D8, but depending on his bonus, maybe. Come on, Renaud. Don't disappoint me, Renaud. I need you for this fight. Oh shit, I should have just done Guiding Bolt. You know what? That is okay. It's... Yep, so D8 of radiant damage. Oh wait, he has to roll dexterity. He fails. D8! Da 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 da. Shit, yeah. 6 damage done to him. He does not look good at all. He looks like he's about to fall down. So next is going to be the elite guys. He's going to try to attack Tarly again. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Okay. And next one's going to attack He's going to attack Rogar because Rogar hit him. He does not like him. He's blinded though, so he's disadvantaged, right?
Yes.
Okay, first hit. That will naturally hit him, probably. This one, 15 for Rogar.
I believe so. He's only wearing mage armor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you fucking hit a blind hit. Damn.
yeah, I rolled disadvantage. It's alright, D10. 7 points of damage done to Rogar. But despite that, his headache seems to be going more and more out of proportion. Okay, Storm, you're up.
Guess what I have?
I don't know. Why don't you just tell me and take
Vial
out
of acid.
More
Oil.
vials.
Oil.
So,
Come on now. I
no,
want more
you are
fire.
right. I have
More.
a vial of acid.
More pyrotechnics.
I've got popcorn. I think I
Very
grabbed
nice.
it for
Hang
the
on a
Alright,
rest.
your
second.
turn's not
I'm
yet to
kind of
come out.
tired with this stupid mic. Hang on.
Okay. So let's just say that this one guy's gonna die horribly. Wait till he gets back. What the hell? It sounded like someone just fell down the stairs.
Oh, 1 second.
Okay.
Sounded like someone fell down the stairs.
Yep.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so while Storm's figuring that out, so the next person who's gonna go is going
Hello?
to be... Ah, there he is.
Alright, your turn now.
Hang on.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to have to cancel the call and come back.
Okay, so you go ahead and do that. So the next person will go is going to be...
Okay,
No.
no? Shoot.
He's-
This is
not
getting
hear us?
ridiculous.
Sylvia, what are you doing?
Shit, I didn't hear. I was
One moment.
Next,
Chat.
Okay.
Tabletop time.
Hear ye, tabletop.
Like, because I can only hear it from one person. I only hear that echo from one person.
Yeah, it's because I'm talking in game as well.
Ah. But yeah,
There we go.
so... Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, alright, come on. Go.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
Kirkwall's
All
back, so he
right.
can now do his action.
Yeah.
Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use both my action and my bonus action. I'm gonna use my bonus action, toss an acid flask.
Oh yeah,
At the
you have
one
a bardic
elite guard.
inspiration 1d6.
Nice. So I'm just gonna throw it at this guy. I'm
Okay.
gonna see if it hits. Because I think this one I actually do see I have to hit him. So you said bardic inspiration. Was that a
You add
D10?
1d6 to a saving throw. Let me actually look at everything you could add it to.
Okay, is
You
an
can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
okay, good to know.
Added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome of the roll.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, and plus the dexterity is 17.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Okay, well, I'm tossing another I'm gonna use my action, toss another fire alchemist flask at the two, and it automatically hits, and they burn some
Oh my
more.
god, roll dexterity, see if they... No, it automatically hit them, my bad.
Yeah, so another 3 points of damage on top of their 4 points of damage.
So taking 7 damage
More
per turn.
fire, more fire.
He burns, his brain eventually just fries up and he falls down dead. After too
It's
much...
getting a little too hot for you, isn't
Yeah,
it?
like you see the open wounds inside to which you guys have done to him. He and from the stab wounds Tarly did, you see like the wound starts boiling up. That's how, and like eventually it just like makes him collapse and die from like what you would guess is a heat stroke from the inside from how much fire is on him.
I mean, yeah, you would cook with all the with all that heavy plate mail on you.
Exactly. And him 7 points, right? Yeah.
Yep. And he still has to try to put out the fire.
Yep. This guy's fine. He goes, "Hey, I'm blind. What's going on? Is my brother alive? Did you kill my brother?"
everybody.
Okay, next is going to be Silvio. You see this guy get burned alive pretty much thanks to Kirkwall's efforts. 2 guys left.
Alright. Do we know what race Rogar is?
Both of them are human. But you can sense in him great hatred towards Kirkwall, as if Kirkwall and Rogar have done something very, very bad to him that he wants revenge for it.
Alright.
Just gonna burn every motherfucker in this place.
He pissed, man.
Well, I have unarmed strike, so I'm gonna use that with my quarterstaff.
All right.
Oh wait.
I'll say right
Punch,
now,
kick, headbutt, or use a similar forceful blow.
Yeah. Unarmed strike is usually like a last result. Usually, you should just use your melee weapon.
Okay.
Because unarmed strike is just a shitty attack.
Yeah, but you have your bow,
Well,
though, right?
I was thinking of something else then. My apologies. Yeah, just hit him with the longbow again.
Yeah, just go for the longbow. You're guaranteed to possibly get through his armor with a longbow.
Yeah.
So which one are you attacking? The bandit leader or this guy right here?
Let's go with the bandit leader.
Okay. Roll to hit. Oh.
Got a 14.
And you had what?
It's a 15 of dexterity plus proficiency, so I think it's a +5. Right?
15 dexterity, and then
It's a +3, and you have proficient with the longbow, correct?
It's a +2 actually. I realized some of my stats were actually off and they weren't complete.
Yeah, so you have a +5 to hit.
No,
with the longbow?
it unfortunately does not hit him. The armor is too thick for the longbow, but you felt that it's a lot. It's the fact is that you're hitting him well. That normal armor would go right through, but his armor is more elite.
Yeah.
And well equipped, but you feel it's better than what your quarterstaff would have done.
Yeah.
Okay, next is going to be Mofo Elite. With losing his comrade, it reminds him of the unfortunate circumstance that happened with his son because he lost another one of his brothers that he feels that are close to him. And for that,
Wait, did I go yet, or
you're
am I
15, he's 16.
got it?
So, with that, he is more angry, and thus he is going to draw that energy and hatred towards you, Kirkwall,
Finally.
and thus he ignores the fire, but he gets some advantages of trying to hit you. Okay, so
Do it.
22.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
Okay. He's using a great axe, so it's D12 or D10 for using two-handed.
Two-handed? That's D10, I think.
Gotcha. 7 points of damage to you.
I'm gonna use my cunning action to, or I'm gonna use uncanny dodge. No, wait, I can't use uncanny dodge yet. Shoot.
7 points of damage,
But here's what I can do. That with it, because he hit me, I'm gonna use my reaction, and you need to make a saving throw for dexterity.
All right, fine. He's gonna, but with this specifically, he's gonna have a disadvantage in dexterity because of how much rage he is feeling inside his heart right now for you. Okay, just tell me what I need to beat.
You needed to beat a 13.
Yeah, fuck no.
Okay, so he's gonna take an extra 2d8 worth of lightning damage.
Oh, nice.
As he hits me, my body suddenly backlight. My eyes, he's the only one that can see this right now, but my eyes suddenly go kind of like Thor and Ragnarok, where it just goes pure blue.
Oh, whatever.
And
how much damage do you
suddenly
do to him?
he gets hit by a surge of lightning escaping my body.
And how much damage is that, my dear friend?
2d8.
So roll it.
It's gonna be, let's see, yes, and that one's caught. You're gonna take a amount of 11 points of damage.
Nice. Okay. Next is going to be Crux.
Oh, and because of the next turn, because he ignored the flame, he takes an extra 4 points of flaming damage as it continues to burn him.
Okay, he's still healthy.
Fire and lightning.
Alright. Would I be able to hit a spell through here and easily hit him? Or would I have to move?
You probably need to move to the side.
You can hit him because you see Kirkwall. I would say, like, you see Kirkwall trying to
I would
dodge
still
out of
just,
the
like-
way.
I'll move right over here,
Okay.
and I'll take a drop of water out of my water skin, use an ice knife, and throw it at him.
All right.
Let me just mark that off.
You particularly notice with his rage building up, you see that
Alright.
he is rather easier to hit. He's more vulnerable.
Jesus Christ. 22.
That will hit. Now, however, you felt that with his new age of rage inside of him, that he's focusing all his power on Kirkwall. He is not focusing on you, and thus you feel that with that you were able to hit him just barely, though.
Alright. Takes 8 damage.
Nice.
And make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Disadvantage.
He is being literally thrown all the elements at him.
No, fuck no.
Yeah, no, you defeat a 14.
Yeah, fuck no.
And now he, so addition to the 8 damage, he will take 2d6 damage.
Yeah, all he needs now is
Fucking 10
Earth.
more damage. Would
He
I add
needs
my spell
Earth.
attack to that?
I don't believe so.
No, I don't think so.
Damn, okay.
It's whatever says in description for the damage. If you add like your bonuses or anything
Yeah, I
like
have
that.
no idea because none of my bard spells add any
Yeah,
damage.
spell
It's weird.
spell attack is just adding you to hit. Is all.
Yeah, no. Alright.
Okay.
Takes an additional 10 damage on top of that.
Next is going to be.
Also, you can no longer take reactions.
That's fine. He can't. He couldn't take him either way. Anything that requires.
Well,
him
I
to
mean
do
a
that.
reaction attack.
Gotcha. Next is going to be Renaud. Renaud is going to attack Elijah's elite guard. But first, he notices something happening. Let's see if he notices it. He senses something very strange happening. Okay, next.
He just does nothing?
He notices something strange, but he just feels a port of battle. So, nope, he misses the 2. Okay, next is going to be the elite. He's going to try to swing disadvantage right at Rogar.
He's still blinded?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still
he's blind for 2 turns.
Yeah, he's still
Alright,
blind.
so after this one.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he should be.
He misses Rogar beyond belief. He's like,
Alright.
I can't say. Oh yeah, Rogar and Tarly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you forgot about them.
Yeah, fuck off. They're not here.
Yeah.
So Tarly, I assume, will just move boop right there. And Tarly will officially attack. Rolling a d20. That's an 11. Oh, he gets advantage? Yeah, 11 or 18. Yeah, he'll hit him. He might kill him. So
it's my kill.
Okay, so a d8 plus 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What does it do? Like 7 dexterity damage? I'll look on his character sheet.
Oh, that's right. It's over here. I wasn't paying attention. His dexterity, that's gonna be a 5.
Okay, so he does 5 extra damage to it. No, I don't want to open League of Legends. Fuck off. Alright.
Oh,
This,
you must
no,
still
I'm
be
sorry.
unbelief.
This rapier, it's a 7. Sorry, it's a 1d8
Yeah, it's
plus.
7.
So he does 10 damage to him. And with that, you feel that he is going into a more berserk rage that even though he is at a disadvantage with protection, when he hits you, he's going to hit really, really hard. Hit very, very badly.
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's Rogar's turn.
Yes, it is Rogar's turn. So what would Rogar do?
Parvin would probably use another stinking fire spell, but no, don't do that. What other spells does he have?
Firebolt. Just use Firebolt. It's safe. With the certain situation that's going on with him, he does manage to hit this guy right here. So it's a D8, right?
Yeah,
2d8 or 1d8?
1d8. I believe it's a 1d8.
7 damage. 7 damage is done. Okay, next is going to be...
Then it was the guard.
Yep, the elite guard. He can see now. We can see clearly now. Ba-ba-da. Does a 15 hit Rogar?
No, it's gonna hit Rogar
We're just going to assume immediately.
because he's a mage.
Yeah.
Mages are squishy.
Does 9 points of damage to him. Okay, next is going to be Storm himself.
All right, now I'm finally gonna actually pull out my rapier, and well, no, I've already had my rapier out. I've been just tossing shit at his face.
Everything seems
Okay,
dark.
so
Yeah, it's getting dark now.
okay, so I'm just gonna go in and attack him with the rapier. Do I have technically sneak attack since he's surrounded?
I would say yes, and the only reason why is because of his rage and you're around him, and the fact is it's getting dark.
Okay. And okay, so a 23 is gonna hit.
That will hit him now.
Okay. And that's gonna be another. Pull up what my stat is. Proficiency and this can be 15 points of damage.
And with that, whatever you did to him, he is now on his knees. He is now calm. He looks up at you in defeat.
I'll pull out my crossbow and I aim it to his head.
And he looks at you, it's like, did my son die fighting at least?
Yeah. Just a wash of calm and the look of remorse, but also keeping a strong face, just letting him know. Yeah,
So
your son did.
he closes his eyes, and this is the first time he's been at peace that you can feel, as he knows at least he knows at some part, even though his son died exactly what he trained him to do, to fight to the very end of fight for the very last breath, the same thing that he just did now.
Rest at peace. And I just pull the trigger
You pull the
and
trigger,
put a bolt in his head.
the crossbow bolt goes right through his head when you take off his helmet, and he falls straight back in that stuff, and the environment gets dark. And you have
I
this
will
guy
give
here
him
still.
the respect and I'll close his eye. Well, his eyes are already closed, but I will remove the bolt from his head and then I will place the sword over his chest.
Him alone is having a strong. You see a strong magical aura going around his body. Can you see magical auras?
Me?
I can actually.
Yeah. Anyone who has magical can detect magic. It's an automatic thing. You can see a magical aura going around his body.
Oh shit.
However, when you're using the magical aura, seeing the magical aura, instead of him glowing, it's completely making his body dark. The source of it.
Oh, is everybody dead?
He's
Just
the only.
the
He's
not
the.
the one
Yeah,
guard.
I was about to say
Yeah.
we should finish.
He's the only one. However, the source of the magic is coming from a line, from a breath coming straight from Rogar himself.
Oh shit. Priest, and I start to quickly dig into my pouch to get something from my pouch.
And he says, I'm a little busy at the moment. We have to kill him once. One more guy
No,
left.
you fucking fool! Look at the dragon.
What? Said, by the gods of Ayacha.
And I am booking it around to
You see-
Rogar as quickly as possible.
You see Rogar's breath every time he breathes. It's like a dark spewing flame of darkness spewing out and landing on Elijah right now. Elijah's league bandit leader.
I am going to rush, and with the items that I had bought with from the shop, I am going to tackle Rogar and then stuff his face filled with sleeping powder.
Ah, the moment you touch him, roll me a will save. At the meantime, you can go, Silvio, as you can see magical auras because you're a half elf, right?
No, I'm half human.
Okay. But anyway, you see them charging against Rogar, and you do see like a black flame spewing out of his mouth, and you see Kirkwall tackle him. But at the same time, the elite guard is going to make an attack of opportunity going after Kirkwall.
We're all to see that shit hit.
Oh
Yeah,
my God, he rolled a
wisdom
natural
dead.
one. He tries to swing, but his weakened stance after he just finished from being blinded. His sword is thrown pretty much right there.
He fucking throws his sword. All right.
Yeah, he loses it.
So I rolled an 18.
Okay. Will save? Okay.
Yeah, will save.
Alright. With this, nothing particularly happens, but you hear a voice. And you hear the voice of what sounds like the Lich. He's like, you made me perish! A sacrifice for him I am!
As I'm dumping powder all over his face, going, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
At the moment when you're trying to make him fall asleep, when it's his turn again, you'll see what happens. Alright. What is...
If he doesn't go fast to sleep fast enough, I'll just start punching the shit out of
What
him.
does Silvio wish to do, as the elite guard is now completely unarmed? Because he's a nitwit.
I'm considering using light just to blind him for a moment.
Alright.
Oh God, he's armed. He's armed. He's not
He's
armed
already.
anymore.
Wait, yeah, he's just got unblinded, and you're gonna fucking blind him again.
It's like,
yeah,
oh God,
fuck him.
Dog, again. All right. Oh fuck.
They
it.
hit me in the
Fuck no.
dick. Why do they keep hitting me in the dick?
Can I just say, fuck no? No, not happen. He's blinded again. He's like, ah, cursed little bastards.
Yeah, and I can still attack, right?
What's up?
I can still attack, right?
Yes. I'll give it to
Okay.
you. It's practically over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him in the face with the quarterstaff.
Oh my God! So
run up, fucking.
You get an advantage. You get an advantage with it.
If you don't hit him somehow, I can fire blast it.
He's doing my honor. Oh, okay. Or just like
Did you roll
natural 20.
Oh my God!
That was a natural 20.
Oh my God!
Alright. Double damage.
Double damage.
How much damage? It's like 1d6 or some crap then?
And he's unarmed,
1d6.
so I'll give it to you. So if you roll it high enough, I'll tell you what happens to him.
Alright, so 1d6.
He's gonna get caught.
I will roll for you. Where is it?
Alright.
Boop. Oh my God! You actually rolled exactly what you need. Dude, you knock him out.
He's just
I was
gone.
gonna say you knock him out. He's like, ah, fuck.
Yeah, and he's just like, okay.
Okay.
Alright.
And for that, everyone sees it done, and the morale of the men are wavering while your guys' troops are fighting. But however, it gets dark in the environment.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Do I have time?
Yeah, it's your turn, technically.
Alright.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
What are you gonna cast?
Detect Magic.
Okay.
Is there any magical things near me?
Rogar's body, but you see a magical spew of gas.
Alright. Is there anything on him? Any magic?
You can't see because his body is completely covered with darkness.
Alright. I loot his body. I run over and I immediately.
His body's still on fire, is it not?
Somewhat, yes.
I loot the body. Let me loot the body. God damn it.
Okay.
Just warning you.
He does
Like
have
grease
a.
fire all over the place.
He has
He roll
a.
for damage.
He has a ring of protection.
Ring of protection. All right. I take the ring.
Yeah, you got another ring.
Fuck yes.
Essentially,
All right.
that's what helped him not get hit really hard because
All
he
right.
has
Any
that.
other any other magic or shinies?
Let's see. What would an elite man like him have? That's a 9. So let me see what I can say he had. Potion of giant strength. Though it's not shiny, it's shiny liquid to you.
Yes, yes,
I can
yes.
just imagine it's why he's over here looting the body. You can just see Kirkwall in the background
just
just
like-
punching the living shit out of Rogar. just punching him over and over again.
Kind of giant strength.
Yep. Oh, by
What
the
kind?
way. Let's see.
Hill, fire, frost, stone, cloud, storm. What one?
Let me pull up the giant strength. I would say hill giant.
Hill giant. All right, nice. All right, yeah, I pocket that shit. What else?
That's it.
Why?
Roll will
Oh,
save.
you go to sleep.
Roll will save.
Me?
Yes.
All right. And I got
Oh
fucking
no. Oh no.
8 plus 3. That's an 11. I think that's a fail.
Okay, well, it is not a fail, but you do hear a voice in your head.
Oh no.
Yes, more shinies, more
Oh
shinies.
no.
Goes and that stuff is like wretched little mortal.
Right. Does he have any gold on him?
You son of a bitch! You're just not paying attention to him whatsoever.
Any gold? Any gold?
You're just like, I just want my
Yes,
shiny.
he has 50 gold on him.
50 gold. Okay, good.
And he goes, "This is like you
Alright.
will not live long anymore."
Alright. I move over. This bandit. Does he have any magic on him?
No, he does not have any magic on him.
Alright, what about gold?
He has 20 gold.
Alright, I take the 20 gold.
Oh my god.
He just turns and he's like, yo, wait, how much did you
Okay.
find?
Rogar.
Alright.
Always loot the body.
Does he have any other equipment that may be of interest?
Oh my god, you little selfish little
Shit.
bastard.
Like I said, just imagine the background just
Alright,
Kirkwall
what does he have? What does he have?
punching Rogar.
The great sword is somewhat magical. It's +1.
Magic.
If you can lift it, you
I can.
really weak arm,
It's like,
man.
I can,
You.
and I will.
I am so fucking tempted to just drink the potion of hill giant strength just so I can take the great sword.
Just like smushes him underfoot.
You see Tarly
Goodbye.
you see Tarly is like, here, let me help you. Let me pull it away from him. What's going on?
Here. Alright, here, take this. I cannot carry. Take
You
magic.
must help me over!
Magic. Just
He goes,
take magic.
it's like,
magic.
by the gods, what is going on?
I'm trying to stuff all that sleeping powder down his throat.
So he's asleep, but now he's floating in the air.
No. I put
Alright.
chains around him and try to drag him down. No.
Alright, I go over to
Somebody
him.
fucking help me!
Alright, does he have any magical items on him?
I don't remember.
Okay, what about gold?
Yeah, he has gold on him.
How much?
You gotta say you get 30.
I think he had 126 gold. No, he has 600 gold on him because he got the 500 from us.
You managed to
gold?
get 50.
Let's promise to give me it at
You-
future time.
Okay.
Renaud jumps in and he says, back away from him! Back away from him!
But he has gold.
Back away, I say!
And I grab
Much
the
gold.
cobalt and I drag him away real quick.
And you
Fucking
see-
stay. Okay, we contest strengths, motherfucker. I want to steal all of his gold.
Are you sure? You sure you want to do that?
As you see,
I have more sleeping powder just for you.
Alright,
Silvio,
let's see you beat a -2.
Silvio, what do you do? Why is this happening?
Alright, you drag me the fuck away.
You hear Renaud say, "Get back, everyone, get back!" And thus Tarly is just like, "More gold, more gold, more gold."
gold.
And I drag him by the scruff of his neck.
Silvio,
You already know.
Silvio,
Yeah, I know you pulled me away.
Silvio,
pulled
do
me
you
away.
grab Tarly out of the way?
No, I just leave him do his own thing.
Oh my god.
No, and I tried. I'm gonna use my dexterity as a reaction to grab him.
I'd take it as strength still.
He grabs him, no problem.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, no! He has gold, why can't I?"
Don't make me powder you, boy.
Renaud touches his head, and just in a matter of an instant, you see Rogar return back to normal, and he falls on the ground. He's not.
I go over to the body.
He's not knocked unconscious, but you see Renaud engulfed in darkness.
Shit. No, not dealing with this now. And I pull out my blade. I'm ready to strike him down if I have to.
He backs away. He gets on his knees and that stuff. It's like, "I told you I would die, saving one."
Alright,
Should
I
I
go over to
remove
his
your
body and
head?
he's like this. Alright, no, never mind. I use Mage Hand. I go and I try to sneak into his pocket and grab the
Of Rogar's gold?
the fucking 600 boys. Okay.
Dear Lord of all hell, seriously.
I feel okay. To be fair,
Well, I'm too
I am
busy
not
right now
chaotic
trying to deal
evil.
with this.
I am only.
You
They
see-
are within the pack of mine.
I have a feeling. Don't worry, it's fine. You see
Dude, I
Tarly
am
also helping
chaotic good. I am chaotic good, so I approve of this.
you. Yeah, and you see Silvio just like, well,
But
We
right
need-
now,
we need
I've
the
got a
money.
more
This is the
pressing
fuck
matters.
this group you're in. I take all the gold.
okay.
Much of the shinies.
So
I have. Is his ring of protection able to fit in anything other than my other thumb?
high or low?
Gonna guess low.
You attempt to put it on your horn and it seems to fit. And the magical thing makes you more protected. Congratulations, you can put it on your horn.
Hell yeah.
Alright. So what do you do to Renaud?
If he still has a will right now, should I give him the look? Does he want me to remove his head right now? Give him the quick mercy.
I don't know, but you just see his body just be engulfed in what it looks like an armor made from the darkness itself.
Okay, yeah, I'm removing his head right now.
Okay.
Isn't that a player character?
That's technically
No,
my
that's not a
character.
player character. It's NPC.
It's my character.
Oh, then fuck him.
Sit-
Okay.
It's an
You
NPC.
asshole.
Like I have to. It's like I'll give him a mercy death. I'm not gonna let him suffer like that.
Yeah, I thought this was another player character that just wasn't here.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck him. It's like, thanks, asshole. And
I
thus,
thought this was a genuine character. I thought this was like one of ours. No,
Sylvia,
never mind.
with you
He
as
ain't
a, with
part of my
Sylvia,
crew.
with you as an Asimar, and from the tales, this is a prophecy foretold. You feel. You see him fall right next to the bandit leader's body, the one that was engulfed in darkness, and you see pretty much the life essence of the bandit leader himself moving on to no. Renaud's body is like dissipating into the bandit leader's body.
Shit. I quickly get Rogar to drag the unconscious body away, or get somebody to drag this unconscious body away. And I just get some more fire flask and just dosing on the bodies. It's like, no. We're gonna burn this shit. We're gonna purify this shit. I'm already starting to chant prayers and stuff and just, try to make sure to try to sustain this shit.
And before you try to throw all that stuff, you see the earth itself cover him. The sand and the dirt cover him, and like as if the elements alone work for him. And thus you see a being of what you could see as great evil. Silvio, you can see the dire evil in this guy no matter what. Don't mind the chair.
Yeah, it's just a nice, good chair now.
And you see
Yeah, I can see that coming out of the earth.
You see the form of the armor from the shadow turn physical. And thus he stands wielding
Bloody hell.
and the great sword that was right here goes into his hand, changing into a different, what it looks like a very ancient looking sword of Elstaran history. The same sword you saw in the picture.
One that the one knight gave me the vision of, huh?
Yes, Darshka.
No, I meant the one that one spirit from the stone, if I remember.
Ish, yes. It's a different sword.
Oh, bloody hell.
And thus he stands up and he goes, it's like a mortal body nonetheless. And when you look around, and when you're looking around now, anyone that has been dead, rise.
Oh no.
I got a feeling this is not the Lich King.
No.
Oh, pieces fell over.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
Hell.
Oh, we got some undead boys.
Yeah. And he looks, and before anyone attacks, he looks at you, and he goes... Pretty much everyone stops and watches in amazement what is happening, while the undead are not attacking yet until the command is given, presumably by him. And he looks at you guys, and he goes, I demand an audience with the King of Elstara. You have a day to greet me in your worthless castle. You seem to be the king's guard.
I'm mentally thinking, oh shit. I did not sign up for this shit.
Alright, I immediately grab this fucking dude. I'm like, come on, let's just go. We have to get out of here. And I try to tug him away and get out.
You try to tug him around and go away. Do you try to do a
I guess I have to make a athletics check.
athletics check to go down without rolling down? Oh, he's dead.
9. Well, it's my attempt to try to drag him with me.
Tarly. You don't need to drag Tarly. Tarly's running with you.
Alright.
I think he's dragging you.
Ah, get out of here!
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's see if he falls. No, he goes down with ease, and he takes him with you.
Is a 9 a good check?
Yeah, that works. He
Alright.
helps you too because he did a pretty good roll. And he looks at now you two, Kirkwall and Silvio, the ones who don't run away.
Yeah, that's that shit.
And Rogar's kind of passed out a little bit.
You can see it flip over. It's just like, okay, night.
Oh, I was gonna flip that guy over because he was unconscious.
He walks up, a very menacing look to him. And what
To stand my ground.
He goes, you could stand your ground as much as you wish. You cannot win. Now, tell your king that I request an audience. For I have returned to reclaim my throne wrongfully taken from me.
Your name.
During life, they called me Darshka. But legacies and names die with the man who died. Arisen again, I am known now as Dakaron. The rightful king of this land before it was called Elstara. Do it. I will be in the capital in 2 days. I have a kingdom to create once more.
I kind of give my companion over here the gesture to, we need to get going.
Sylvia, what do you do?
I'd kind of look back between the deity in front of us and the passed out
Guard.
quote unquote. I just kind of nod and ask, like, where do you suppose we go?
I'm kind of like, just take the body and go down the hill.
I
We'll meet you there.
was like, anywhere but here would be nice.
Anywhere but here right now.
So he looks at his limbs and that stuff. He's just like,
I'm slowly backing away, but not turning my back towards him.
A holy body in the end, but corruption
Grab.
itself does well, as the bindings of slavery is now no longer upon him.
And I
Chaos
take
and
Rogar's
nature.
body, and I'll have Sivia take the unconscious body of the guard, and we'll just go downhill.
Alright.
Anyone who dares try to attack his army just attacks them back. So whatever happened, the great evil from the books you've read has returned.
Well,
thank you very much, Lich King. You
Alright.
Yay.
Yay. So you guys are level 5 now.
Yeah.
I wanted to get this done and over with, and congratulations.
At least I finally got my ship.
Yep.
But now I don't think I'm gonna enjoy it, because this fucker is trying to take over the world already.
Yeah, no. Well,
don't worry, I can just sail to the other side of the world. He can have this world. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna take the cobalt with me.
And thus the stream will end here. Stay awesome, everybody.